house. How you guys feeling tonight? Decided to come in a little bit differently. Decided to shake it up here on this Fan Fun Friday. Hopefully you guys are all feeling well. Cheers to everybody out there. Hopefully you got something to get ready to get your drink on, so to speak. Going to crack open a few beers. If anybody wants to join, it is all about you because it is Fan Fun Friday. So anybody that wants to jump on, just let me know. Give me a shout. We'll get you in. See what we can do. Get you up here on the panel. But hopefully you guys are ready for the weekend. I know I am for sure. Shout out to everybody out there. We got some great people already in the house here. Let's see here. Get the little roll call going. Let's see. We got Erie number one with the Happy Friday. Good to see you. We got Dee Dee in the house as well. Cheers, my friend. Got six and ready to go. Cheers, buddy. Glad to have you aboard, and hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm actually messing with something different again because I'd like to get techie on it, and I've got some new toys to play with, so that's what I've been doing. Blake's in the house says, cheers, fam. Welcome, Blake, and Blake will be having a Friday night throwdown here in a bit as well. Dee Dee says, hey to Blake. Back to Dee Dee, and of course, Erie says, hey, how are you all, y'all? So Erie giving it love, spreading love. Cheers back to Erie from Blake, and Gilbert's in the house with the cheers fools. Good to see you, my friend. Jeremy, oh my God, I love it up. Thanks, Roger. Yeah, I got you, son. I got you. It was actually long overdue, my friend. It's just, it took a little bit of time. And Blake says, congrats to JV, and says, cheers, everyone, and smash that like. Always appreciative. So hopefully you guys got something good out there to drink. If you guys are drinking some things, make sure you let me know. Put some comments in the comment section so I know what you guys actually have going down. I'm actually going to be drinking one to start out here in a bit. This is one that I picked up. It is Ooh Brewing, and it was actually one 6% ABV Flemish Red Brown Ale that I picked up when I was grabbing some stuff the other day. So we'll see how this one actually tastes here as well. Didn't know much about it. They had it at Party Source, and they had a little special on it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Now this is actually the 2014 edition, so we'll see how it aged here, but I think it was like $1.99 or something like that, so I'm like, why not just give it a try? What is going on? Crushability with Big Rod. Yo, what up? Cheers, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. I think it's the first time you've actually been here, so definitely appreciate that. You probably checked out some of the videos, but great to have you aboard. And welcome as we get things started going off here. Jeremy said wife is supposed to pick up some craft beer for him, so that'll be nice as well. And Jeremy, Blake, you guys got the link in there if you want to jump on for a bit. You know, feel free to come on up as well. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one cracked open. And I've not had actually one of these in a while, so I'm looking forward to see what this one has to offer. Just have to find my bottle opener. And Jeremy said, thanks for watching. Definitely much appreciated, Crushability. And this one actually is Brouwer's Versette, so I haven't had anything from it before, but it's out of Belgium. You know how I feel about Belgium. You know I love some Belgium. I mean, anytime I can get a good Belgian beer, I am definitely on board with that as well. Imported through Authentic Beverage Management, Austin, Texas. So it came through the Texas way. Very nice. Gilbert is actually going to be throwing up Unibrew a Tout Le Monde Saison Megadeth collab, and I've had that one before. I got it in one of the variety packs from them, so not a bad beer at all. Definitely did enjoy that one too. All right, let me check here. All right, and then we got Blake also saying cheers there. Yeah, so let's get this baby open. And hopefully, like I said, you guys are ready for the weekend. I feel like this week was just a very long week, and was very happy to get here to this point. And if you guys can let me know, because like I said, I'm dealing with a new soundboard here. If you guys can hear me okay, just let me know as well. If you can't hear me, just let me know too. So there you go. Got that nice reddish brown color that you get on a style like this. Nice tan 2-finger head. Nice bubble action to it. Nice foaminess to it. No dirty glass mafia in the house whatsoever. So nice clean glass. You always got to watch your glassware. Oh, get a nice sweetness from the malts coming off of it. You get that feel of the tartness, that sour that goes with this style coming through nicely. He thought today was Saturday. Sounds good. Cool, thanks. Oh yeah, don't rush it. Don't rush it too fast through the weekend now. Although I did make it a 3-day weekend by taking off on Monday as well. And Vanessa is also in the house and says hello. But you get that sour feel, you get that tartness. You can tell it's going to have a little bit of a bite. Hopefully it's not too overly tart. Going to get the taste. We got JV in the house. What is going on, my friend?
Not much. I didn't know what time you was going live, but this is cool. Go ahead and do your beer review, man.
Yeah, definitely. Come on up, brother. Yeah, I decided to do 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow, we'll do the Saturday show. That'll be around 9. So we'll try to get them for the question game and stuff like that. And then Sunday, I have the matinee performance for some of the UK guys around like 2. So, or 1:30, I think. What you drinking on, brother?
I'm going back. I don't know why I keep drinking these. I'm going back to this.
Oh, I like that. That's the jam band there.
Yeah, by Boulevard.
Yeah, so people that haven't seen that, that's a pretty good one. Nice berry ale.
I like sours, so I don't know.
Well, just what I'm drinking right now, sour from Belgium.
Yep.
And then we got Vanessa in the house as well. Big cheers to Vanessa. Always love when Vanessa comes in.
Hey, Vanessa.
We got Triple B, beer, barbecue, baseball in the house. What is going on? Cheers, my friend. Well, you got 2 of the 3 right now. You got the beer and you got the barbecue. Just no baseball, right? So, and then I saw Lord Hobo beers at Base today. You should definitely check out Lord Hobo. They got some great brews for sure. And then we got the man, the myth, the legend himself now joining, Blake and Dake. What's going on, Killer?
What's going on, big dog? It's the first of the month. Wake up,
it is your day, my friend. Get a little Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Damn right, brother. The greatest band in the world. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. How you doing, brother?
Well, good.
We got Gilbert said Unibrew seasonal pack filled with classics. Yeah, the one I got was a variety one last year. Actually, I think it might have been January, February. So maybe it's that kind of pack as well. Jam band, good looking beer. It definitely is. It's good tasting beer too.
I love it. I keep going back to it. I don't know why.
I don't drink it. I just got vodka.
That's all right. No wrong with vodka.
Hate it.
They working. Fucking went to probably Plan B. Everybody, give that man some love, man. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday.
Give you guys some love, man. You guys just appreciate you guys jumping on here.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. How was your day today, brother?
Long. It felt long, too. You're like on those days when it really just feels long. What do you got there? A little Lunchable action. Whoops.
Man,
yeah.
Alex couldn't find a Lunchable.
He canceled his Lunchable, so I brought a Lunchable on here.
Oh, why did he cancel it?
He said he couldn't find one, I think.
Oh, now there's a run on Lunchables. Can you believe that?
Hey, I can't find a date. Alex can't find a Lunchable. Shit.
Oh, crazy. People going crazy to get Lunchables now. So you would think.
This is Sparta!
You would think something crazy was going on like that.
Baby, what do we need? The toilet paper or the Lunchables? Oh, I know.
Hey, miscellaneous.
I don't know if baseball's going to be able to get it in. I know they're talking about maybe like a half season or something possibly, but NBA's talking about trying to get a mini season in as well. I just don't know to finish the season, I should say, for the NBA. Because
the only reason they try to do that because LeBron trying to catch Jordan after the documentaries come out. Checkmate.
He may be,
LeBron cracked me up the other night on Twitter. I've never followed this guy. I followed him for like 10 minutes, man. The first thing he said, when I saw Jordan win his first championship, I almost teared up. I said, unfollow. Don't need that negativity in my life. No.
Not today.
Not today, son.
This Dragon's Milk Stout was repriced at $17.95 per 4. I should have bought more of them at $7 last month. Yeah, you had a good deal last month. Yeah, so they kicked them up on you for the price. That sucks. I thought you guys got a military discount, which you guys deserve there.
Yes, sir. I totally agree on that.
Yeah. Here's
My mom's an essential worker. She said, baby, you know what? My paycheck's still just normal. It's not very essential, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, essential workers should be definitely getting taken care of for sure. Without a doubt. So I was like, I saw the guy from Target who was leading the Target group, like they're kind of little, not really a union, but a group. Oh, yeah, the man is in the house tonight.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing?
What's going on?
Well, we was doing okay, but, you know.
One word. You know how I'm doing.
I see you got your Lunchables.
I think Alex got it spelled wrong, too, on his thing. He said lunch a bulls.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
I thought that was.
Hey, if you run it together quick enough, it works.
Yeah. Lunch of bulls. Yeah.
That's how most Southerners probably spell it, anyways.
You got any of them there lunch ables?
He probably heard me say it or something, you know.
That could be. But no, I was saying I was watching the Target guy and he was talking about it and he said they were getting like $13 an hour and they were supposed to get this removed to $15 an hour.
Ooh.
Target came out talking about they were going to go ahead and do like this hazard thing and move into 15. And he's like, they didn't really give us anything. We were getting it anyway. So you really didn't do anything they were going to do previously already. They told us we were going to 15. So if they were doing hazard, it should have been higher than what the 15 is. So they're trying to get like walkouts and stuff staged there, and some of the meat plants, and they just have more meat employees come down with stuff. So
everybody that works in fucking retail and that works at like McDonald's and shit like this, the minute the states they live in stop the stay-at-home orders, every one of them fuckers should stay at home and stay at home until they can get a better fucking pay.
They should, but a lot of them can't afford to because then they get screwed. They don't get a job.
That's true.
That's the problem. But I tell you what, if I'm one of those employees and someone gets close to me and they cough and they don't have a mask on and you're at arm's length, throat punch.
I used to say, there's no way in the world you should pay somebody. I used to say all the time, there's no way in the world you should pay somebody that's flipping burgers $15 an hour. Now I'm like, well, all right. Give them the $15 a fucking hour because if shit goes down south, they're still expected to flip them fucking burgers, or they're still expected to stock them store shelves. And
so Target management didn't meet their target, right?
Oh, hashtag dad jokes early.
Almost unbearable.
The Target was off the mark.
They want more than 15.
You know what's we're not even 20 minutes into this awesome ass stream with Mr. Rod J. Please show that man some love. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, never ever buy shit from the dollar store. These fuckers were $5. They worked for exactly 30 minutes.
You pay $5 too much, sounds like.
Damn right.
Wait, I have a question. You had to actually buy those to figure that out?
Mute his ass. Just hit mute.
I just said
Erica always asks, why you got to get name brand? Why you get name brand? Yeah, that's buzzers.
I told you I got new toys now.
You got a soundboard?
Oh yeah, we get it hyped up.
Wow, I thought about that a long time ago, putting a soundboard, but
John Cena sucks.
Me?
Then when you chug a beer.
John Cena sucks.
Oh, we're gonna take it to the next level. Yeah, I found a new thing, and if you guys are interested, I'll get you all the stuff on it too. But there's a board you can hook in right through your computer. Because one of my big things with StreamYards, I wanted to put like sound and other stuff into it, and I hate always having to YouTube and do it. There's a great program. It's called Voice Meter.
Oh,
and
okay,
you
yeah.
download it right through the PC, and then you hook it right in. And it's basically a virtual soundboard. It picks up anything. You can do your video music. You can do anything from online. You set it all up, and it comes right through. And I found a great soundboard site with like almost anything you could possibly want out there.
That's awesome. I had one on the iPad that I hooked up, and I couldn't remember. Me and Blake messed with it forever. We couldn't get the volume right. It'd either be just blow your head off, or it would be too low. You couldn't hear it. It's like, so I said, forget it. I do it on the side. I said, forget it.
You know, I love some tech, so I had to dig for it, but I found it. So I don't know. I may do a video on that at some point as well. But yeah,
cool.
So I was looking at different things on there. I mean, just kind of throwing stuff out there and what I could find and
now one just said,
you have to take
and fuck, we'd be in money.
You have to let us know where you got. You have to take and send us links or something for where you got that from. That's pretty freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I can bring in anybody, even the great one. You know, whoever I want to bring in, I just bring them in. Don't even forget about it. I'll bring in Leroy if I have to.
You got Macho Man on there?
Not yet, but I will. But yeah, I'll be with that for a little bit tonight. Cheers to Miscellaneous. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, Miscellaneous.
Cheers to you.
And Vanessa said hello to Blake. And back Jeremy to Miscellaneous. And why do people know? Why do people not know what the big red arrow in the green aisle represents? I don't know what people. They don't know a lot of shit when I see them out there and doing stuff.
I'm still trying to understand why people buy paprika and sell it for pipe. Hey, there was a big red arrow down here in southern Colorado.
They say, yeah, it's definitely not oregano, right? I mean, you got the wrong stuff, sir.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm asking. That's what they're selling.
I can't wait. Got all the stuff for itself. Homebrew. Oh, nice. So Miscellaneous is going to do a little homebrew action.
You gonna do a video on that, Miscellaneous?
I started to get into that, but I don't know. It just got too many other projects going on.
It's not that bad if you got time. I think Thrash is doing a brew Saturday, maybe tomorrow as well. So, you know.
Be surprised if 21090 is not doing one tomorrow. They seem to do one like once a month.
But it probably surprised how much they got left. They're probably going to empty some kegs. Because they do a lot of them. They do a lot.
They damn sure do.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great to be their neighbor. Screw Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. It'd be 210's neighborhood. Dropping off freaking growlers every day.
You have that song?
Jump
neighborhood?
No, it's a good idea.
Y'all see that shit with Alex Jones today? He said he'd eat his neighbors or something like that. And somebody on Twitter put in to Mr. Rogers, would you like to be? And they popped his head on Mr. Rogers, my neighbor. It's like the most spaced out picture of him you ever seen. And
that's pretty funny. Rand Paul's neighbor beat his ass one day. It's going to be with Rand Paul's neighbor.
Anytime Alex Jones says anything, it's automatically just like, all right.
Dude, he's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I have laughed some of the hardest shit I ever said. When he's on Rogan's show and he's like, I don't smoke pot or something, but he's doing it the whole time smoking a cigar. He's like, Joe, it's aliens. Aliens are coming at you. You're just like, oh shit, he got off.
You would kind of think at some point that he would be on like History Channel, like when they put the space people on there. Because it's like, why doesn't he have a show in history? Like history during the day, it's about the war. At nighttime, it's about the freaking aliens and where we're being invaded from.
Well, they've already got an Alex Jones on the History Channel. It's that guy with the crazy hair that stands up in the back.
Oh yeah, with the poofy like black hair or whatever. Yeah.
Hey, I'm still calling BS on that, man. They found the first stoner. They're like, yeah, let's flip his hair up. Yeah, we'll call it. And he's all like this all the time, you know.
Maybe the aliens may have had a Flowbee when they caught him.
Ooh, nice.
The aliens.
Wish I'd known 2 months ago. I'd invest in some Flowbee.
Oh God,
he got Flowbee instead. Oh, cheers to the chat. Yeah, Vanessa said the shopping at the base is a discount there. Yeah, I was just thinking like you were getting Dragon's Milk for $7 a 4-pack.
I'll be right back, boys.
Crazy. That's a great discount.
Yeah, my wife took and paid. I think it was like $15.99 for a 4-pack today because I asked her to pick up some Dogfish Head, the sequin shell. That shit right there is.
It's good.
That is really good. That's like becoming like a staple in my fridge. Well, they were sold out at the Walmart. She's like, no. And she's looking around. She's like, hey, they've got some of that, that dragon's milk here. I said, grab it. She said, damn, this is expensive. I said, I don't give a shit. It's worth it. I said, grab it.
Woman, don't you come home without that dragon's milk.
I had her try it earlier. She's like, God, she said, this should be sold at liquor stores. I said, it's 11% ABV. It's not that bad. All I taste is liquor on this. It's aged in bourbon barrels. You're going to get the liquor off of it, but you also get coffee and good chocolate notes off of it too. Some nice roasted notes on it.
She still got that Zima palate, so
yeah.
Yeah, it's
But she's got the Zima and like the fruity beer palate. She'll work her way up to it eventually. She likes coffee. She should like stout.
Yeah, she should. Yeah. Block of cheese, box of crackers, and a large favorite choice for sausage, your own endless Lunchables. Yeah. But the right to work law is such a nice thing to pass into law. Is napalm? Yeah. That right to work doesn't really work like it sounds like it should. Because Ohio's a right to work state.
Yeah, right to work just means they can fire your ass for whatever reason they want to. They ain't even got to give you a reason here in South Carolina.
I mean, you got you sitting around like Craig on a Saturday, on Friday, like we fired you. How'd you get fired on your day off?
We looked around and didn't see you and figured we didn't need you.
Yeah.
What kind of logic is this bullshit? I'm going to the labor board.
Which could be a scary thing after this thing. If some of these companies start looking at things like, do we need all those people back that we kind of let go? I think we can get some stuff maximized without some of the people.
That's exactly what's going to start happening.
You know what's funny, man? Math scores are going to start going through the roof because now all of a sudden these kids don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Do something like this for a change. Let's do that. Look, no more Common Core math, man. We fucking carry that one and the remainder. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's not going to take and help the kids because once they go back to school next year, they're going to have Common Core. So what the parents are teaching about carrying the one ain't going to take and work when they put everything in fucking boxes. It's going to fuck the kids up even worse is what the fuck's going to happen. Now they're just going to be confused.
So just be like we was when we were kids, brother. Shoot, we learned something better. Oh, okay. As long as it don't say show your work. Now, if it says show your work and that Common Core shit, you're screwed.
They're going to be like, they're going to be confused. They're going to be like Bruce Jenner. They're going to turn into a woman and still date women. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm a lesbian. No, you haven't got to take a dick from me yet, so you're still a dude and you're dating a woman. So you're not a lesbian yet, dumbass.
Eclectic beer, that is nuts.
Yeah, he still has them.
He said, "Damn bad with Dollar Tree."
Here's the G rating.
Yeah, we always work our way up. It's just a matter of time, right? As we get dance to the beat, yeah. I'll take the saisons in small doses. Give me the good happies instead. What's going on, Borley? It's been a while. Cheers, my friend. Hopefully you're all safe there too, buddy.
Cheers, Borley.
Yeah, I'd like some good heffies though. Inflation going to hit the roof soon enough. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, they're not moving anything on the Fed rate now, so that'll be another quarter to kick back and see what they're going to do. But at some point, you got to pay the piper. Mm-hmm. At some point. So we're just kind of just on a little bit of borrowed time here right now. So
we've been on borrowed time for 25 years now with the way they've been printing fucking money in this country.
Yeah.
Even Bill Cosby had to pay the piper.
I'm just wondering why nobody cares about the deficit anymore. I remember when there was another president, people were all about the deficit. Now, nobody even talks about deficit.
Dude, the deficit's been out of control since fucking Clinton. Clinton actually took the deficit down. George Bush run that motherfucker up.
Yeah, I got the card.
Obama made it go up, but at a slower pace than what the fuck Bush did. And now with this shit, I can only imagine $1 trillion a day to the market if needed for the repo market to keep liquidity.
Yeah.
It's almost like it was planned, wasn't it?
A little bit.
You've been back there playing it.
Let me go grab my tinfoil hat. I always find that funny. People go, hey, "You're one of those tinfoil hat people, ain't you?" I'm like, "Well, fuck. why not? Snowden was right. And we were screaming about the government can look in on your webcam at any time anyways. He blew that open. So why is it so hard to believe whenever people take and come up with theories that might sound out of this world to you? But anyways, I won't go there.
How does my Facebook know where I'm at all the time? Snowden tried to tell you.
Exactly. I trust our government. Fuck, they're trying to keep tabs on us during this thing right here. This is bullshit. Which one is it? Do you trust them or do you not? You can't be both fucking ways. Goddamn, turn the fucking location services off of your fucking phone while you're out, you retard. Better yet, just leave it at home. They'll just think you're at home the whole fucking time. Ta-da! Working around the system, folks. Working around the system. It's like using butter or Crisco to take and get the fucking ankle monitor off. Leave it there at the house. You take and go wherever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's workarounds.
There's always ways. They have Blake locked up there, so I think he's jumping back in.
Yeah.
He was stuck there in this moment of shock. Poor reviews, same here. Yeah. And Farmhouse Saison is one of my favorites. Love that tart and bread taste and smell. Yeah, I like a Saison as well. This one, actually, this Oud Brewing, it's definitely got more of the tartness hitting me now. So
I'm about to start going live more on my channel because I save all my best rants for everybody else's streams.
And that's why we appreciate you.
I get on my live streams. It's like that's all, folks.
You come here, you bring all the good stuff, and the crowd just goes crazy. I mean, they just all love you here. I mean, you're just awesome. Always getting the applause. Always getting the laugh. We're all into you.
Nice to know I'm good for something, daggone it.
What did I miss?
When Erie doesn't build you up, we will.
God knows I don't even tell it when I go live for Call of Duty anymore. Fuck all that noise. It's just heartache and cut downs. 27 kills, 19 deaths. Goddamn, you died a lot. Shut up, asshole.
Vanessa said her breads have a lovely smell and taste. She does bake bread as well. And Dee Dee's having a Bell's Oberon, one of my favorites. I almost had one of those again tonight here. I've got some left in the fridge. Those are so nice. They just say spring to me when I have those. They just remind me of the springtime in the air.
Very good beer.
Yeah. Bell's does really good overall and a lot of their stuff. So I know at one point they cut off distribution in Virginia, so I'm not sure if they're distributing there or not, but I know Greg, the beer review, Greg's beer reviews. I know he likes to do Bell's, but I know he's in Virginia. I think he got cut off when they stopped doing it for a bit.
Uh-oh.
Cheers. And what's up, miscellaneous? Cheers, Jeremy. Freezing this morning the base, but at noon we had AC and truck on. Yeah, some of these quick weather changes. Be back shortly, Jess. We'll be here, my friend. And my fish and chips finally showed up. Time to strap a feed bag on, sons. Fish and chips are tasty. I do like that. Tasty, Eric. There's a little man. My Zima pal is drinking Mike's tonight. No, she's drinking Mike's Harder right now. Yeah, good for her.
Got the black raspberry. Oh my God, taste this! Oh, damn, it tastes almost like Kool-Aid. It's just a little bit too sweet though. I like that little bit of bite in the back end.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I don't like about those mango cart drinks or whatever that beers I got last week.
The road, yeah.
They're real sweet, but almost too sweet. They don't really have any bitterness to take and even out that sweetness.
I didn't like much of Golden Road stuff so far that I've tried.
I say if you drink them, you got to almost drink them like a little quicker because you don't want them to warm up a little bit because they get kind of syrupy as well.
Yeah, so, that's the other thing I don't like.
But a good chug beer. You can chug it rather easily. North Carolina is a right to work as well. Yeah, I forgot how many states there are right to work. I think it's around 15 or 16 or something, maybe even more than that now. But right to work as one step to permanent indenture servitude. It's a good call there, Vanessa. From Matt to Bruce Jenner, LL. That's how things bounce around on a Friday night.
You're welcome.
Well, he was an Olympian. I guess it was a long jump.
I had to find a punchline about being confused, and that was the closest thing that came to mind for some reason.
You could have had anything from Dazed and Confused, the movie. You went right to Bruce Jenner and the Switch.
Speaking of Switches, you can't find any Switch fucking consoles around here. The fucking nearest one is Best Buy.
They're selling them out with like people staying home and stuff.
Yeah.
Right on.
Damn, Switch Lite. It's like it's almost impossible. Luckily, and I told my wife, I said, "Hey, the Best Buy is close enough to to Lowe's tomorrow. We're going because I wanted. I swear to God, I'm addicted to that game with the kids, Animal Crossing, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it. So my thought process is, as long as this is going to be extended out, and the kids don't have school until next school year, we get it. They can get that game again and play on both consoles, but have it set up to where there's different islands, so we're able to take and visit each other, basically. So we're able to take and that was my thought process on it. I figured that's a good way to do it. And I can eventually finally get a new Zelda game. So
go ahead and buy me one while you're at it.
Yeah. Did you call ahead to make sure they had them?
No, I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow morning. I know the website.
Yeah, sometimes the
website on two of them it supposedly has them. So, but yeah, I will be calling tomorrow. Hey, y'all got these things? If they do, I'm gonna place the order online right now. I'll be there in like 2 hours.
Yeah. Is it that long of a drive to get there for you? Or okay.
No, but we got to take and make some other stops. And the kids, we're finally going to take. We've got masks for the kids. We're finally going to take them out to. We're going to take them to GameStop since it's open. They're going to have masks on. It'll be fine. We got the hand sanitizer. So
Yeah. How are the kids doing with the chickens and everything?
Dude, whenever we go outside, that's the only thing they want to do is they want to take and go look at the chickens, feed them clover. I'll go outside and the chickens all take and follow me around the pen, right? So I'll take and pick a big handful of clover, open my top, I'll take and toss it in there, and then they just scrabbling with each other trying to take and peck it up.
Right.
Probably need to take and move it over a little bit this weekend to another grassy spot because the spot where it's at, they doesn't scratch through all of that shit. So got to give them something to scratch through again and go through it.
I didn't know chickens were into clover. I was just always thinking like seed or something that you've had to feed them with.
I think basically anything they can scratch up and find, they'll eat. Apparently clover included.
That left hand.
Left hand brewing?
I've seen that one. I haven't tried it. Death Before Disco Porter.
It's pretty good.
I've seen it out there, but hadn't actually tried it.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah. Left Hand's another brewery that does some really solid beers for sure.
I wasn't big on the peanut butter one. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
See here. And then there's Blake coming back.
Sorry, guys. Hell, man, my net dropped out. So
Yeah, you were like in a state of shock there. And then I figured he must be locked up, and then you just dropped out. Yeah.
just wanted to let you know, man, the Bears come up here. He's pointing right at you. He's like, check out Rod J. Check him out. He's like, check out the name.
Shout out to the Bear.
Bear looks happy tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he should be.
Oh, Lord, I don't know about that one.
Oh, you dirty-minded mother. I should put him in the dryer today.
No Target references, please.
Yeah, no Target reference.
Vanessa was saying Common Core is a set of specification to teaching, use unproven crazy ideas that's still not approved within them. Yeah. Part of the whole idea behind it initially was to try to make, they were saying for kids to be better trained like in a computer type math and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know if that really panned out.
But computer math. They must be talking like programming, because computer math is basically a fucking calculator typing in the numbers and it gives you an answer.
Yeah, it was trying to get them in a style to be able to learn how to program and all that kind of stuff and dealing with computers and a way of thinking that's supposed to help them to do that. But then again, the whole class isn't trying to go in to those type of things. So you're basically trying to get everybody to learn this one way just to satisfy a small number of people rather than the way we were doing before. And the people were able to go further.
It's funny. It's funny. They're putting so much an emphasis on like going to school for like coding and, going to college and stuff like that, which is great. That's awesome. You want to go to college? Fucking go to college. You want that kind of debt? Go ahead and amass it. Because it's very small percentage that actually gets those fucking scholarships they take and give out for the good grades and stuff like that. You can get grants and stuff. A lot of that stuff still has to be paid back. We've got a shortage of people, pipe welders and plumbers and welders, but they've shut down all the fucking the trade side of the high schools and stuff like that. It's like, really?
Down here in Arkansas, dude, most of the trade schools, 80% of them are ran by the colleges now. So you can't just go to a trade school and learn welding or something like that. You got to pay an extra $2,000 or $3,000 now because it's affiliated with that college over there, like 50 miles away. And it's really sad, man. I wish that they would change something about that, but.
Back when we were young, it was like you had apprenticeships and all that kind of stuff, and you went and you rode under a master person, and you pay part of maybe that program, but you studied that person for 2 or 3 years, and you can go out and start your own business afterward.
I still think in June the aliens are coming over here and they're just going to kill us all. As crazy as this fucking year.
They see the way we take and hoard TP in this world. They're not coming for us. They see no sign of intelligent life anywhere. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, if they know TP, man, shit, you never know. Shit, they may become Alabama fans, but I doubt it.
They went out the window when people started licking toilet seats. I mean, come on.
Damn right. Licking toilet seats, eating Tide Pods. They're like, we don't want to associate with folks like that. We're sorry, that's a different kind of species.
Let's go to the next planet.
There's got to be intelligent
life out there somewhere.
Do you really want that kind of do work for you for real? We're not useful at all. If anything, to wipe us off the face of the earth and they can put their own species here. That's what fuck would wind up happening.
We're like the planet they lock their doors and just fly by.
Yeah, we're that neighborhood.
When this show up, they get quiet when they pass Earth. Like, don't say a word. We don't want them to know we're here.
Turn the music down.
Remember Chevy Chase them in the original Christmas Vacation? Roll them up.
Oh my goodness.
Here he said, yeah, nobody asked Blake if he was frozen or stoned, but yeah, he was frozen, but he could have been stoned. Just didn't know for sure.
I've actually decided that I'm done smoking.
That's for you, Alan, for Eric. Do what I tell Alan. Oh, yes, multi-trillion-dollar deficits for the G7. Hillbilly, what is going on? Cheers, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Hopefully you're having a great Friday night. Hey, if you want to join, let me know. We'll get you a link. You can come up here and join us as well. Funniest crap about the economy is there is none, yet the stock market goes up. Thank you, Fed, for printing back by nothing dollars. I just passed go. Give me $200. Damn, I hate income tax. Yeah.
Damn, idiot. I'm sorry. Damn.
Fruit beers definitely need to be heavily hopped to balance them, which Jeremy does agree. And I wonder how many parents helping their kids with school now realize how little public school teaches kids now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know now in the younger grades they teach sight words. They don't teach phonics really. It's like really. I mean, what happened to fucking sounding shit out?
I'm going to get off here in just a minute, but I want to know you guys' opinion on something. Did any of y'all ever have a mother like mine who worked like 60 hours a week, got paid for 40, and then when I was stuck at home, and they'd be like, what's 3 times 5? And I'd be like, I don't know. And the first thing she'd do, she'd go get the belt. She'd be like, boy, I ain't playing with you. I work way too many damn hours. You going to tell me you don't know what 3 times 5 is? This slowly progresses and progresses. Thank God we were poor and we didn't have no steps. I got thrown down them motherfuckers.
That's one way to multiplication tables.
Yeah.
Best Buy hour away.
Best Buy is not an hour away. Best Buy is 5 minutes up the road from where we pick our daughter up from her fucking mama's house.
Hey, look at
God
the
damn
fact-
it! You take and leave work, and you get there 15 minutes before it's time to fucking get her. So you can take that shit elsewhere.
Maybe it's an hour that Alan's in Best Buy.
It is. It could be more than an hour if it's me and the kids in Best Buy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like to roam around and look. They got all kind of neat shit in there. I'm a tech dude, so.
And then they love the rabbit. Chickens will eat damn near anything. Tuna says, when cheers Tunis as well. 30 minutes with COVID traffic. Is anybody not saying Corona anymore? Because everybody's saying COVID now. Everybody's saying COVID or
That's the new thing.
I know they were calling it the Chinese flu, but like it was called the coronavirus at one point. Nobody wants to say coronavirus. Like now that's a bad word to call coronavirus.
Of course it is. Or in the words of Trump, China.
No, it's just being on YouTube. You don't want to say shit like it. Yeah, the Kung flu because motherfuckers get all upset and shit like that.
Did you say
Shut up.
Wasn't it?
Which I understand the whole Chinese thing, but it's just funny like that. Now people aren't even saying coronavirus.
I'll be honest,
Oh, COVID.
I don't understand it. It originated in China,
I'm taking that out.
and Chinese is a nationality. It's not an ethnicity, so it's not racist.
Well,
It originated in China. I don't understand why there was so much out.
maybe they were
People
trying
are
to kill
concerned
all
about violence against Asian people. That's cool. I completely understand that. If you change it for that reason, that's cool. But don't claim it was racist because it's a nationality. Don't just because people are too fucking stupid and know the difference between the two. Don't take and confuse it.
Well, that was
There's
is that
a $1 billion idea to open up a new airplane service called Kung Flu Fighting.
Okay, second bad joke of the night. Let's go ahead. I got the first one.
oh my god.
Everybody was Kung Flu Fighting.
I got something for that.
That was appropriate right there.
I'm ending on that note. I gotta get ready. Awesome, brother.
All right.
Let me be here, man. Cheers to you guys. Y'all have a good fucking show. Ride, kick ass, take names. Y'all give some love to that man. Smash that thumbs up. Awesome.
Thanks, buddy. I'll swing by there to point two here as well. So Blake's will be kicking off the Friday Night Throwdown as well tonight.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good time.
Bring my buzzer buttons with me too when I come.
Never mind. It's hard to say brother. Much less. Never mind.
All right, Blake, you're the party starter. Go get that baby started, man.
Tune into Blake to see if anybody's wearing a bra that shouldn't be.
Speaking of, never mind.
Yeah, I don't Ross probably show up tonight.
Hey, well, Bear's here. He's saying you. So
Just call him Bruce.
take it easy, my friend. Have a great show, man. Y'all have a good one. Come holler if you want to. Whatever, man. God bless. Have a good one. Thanks, buddy.
All right, we'll see you later on, man. Take care.
Walker. Haha, I told you I'd get it in.
Oh, man.
Oh gosh.
And then he said the only switch he's getting is one to his ass. Well, you know,
Getting the Switch Lite with the Animal Crossing.
if that's what you guys are into.
It's an addictive game, I think.
Yeah, ain't no Switch coming near my ass. I've had too many of those used on me growing up. Having the blood welts and shit like that. Fuck all that noise. Go pick a Switch. Oh.
Yeah.
Have it wrap around your legs and shit like that. And
Yeah, but that's the chickens will cannibalize their buddies. So
Wow.
yeah, they see a spot or something like that on the back of another chicken. They'll take and peck them to death.
oh wow.
Why?
I don't. It's because it's basically a spot they try to take and pick at because, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's one of those things that's hardwired into them.
He just said when it's at a grocery store, there were tons of people there. Grabbed some beer and screamed, "I got the Corona! Fastest checkout line I've ever been in."
I hear you.
That will move some people for sure. I wonder why they got out the way. School offers early trade classes. So it was like early trade. Like you had some trade stuff out there then.
Yeah, they do offer, I think, mechanics courses and I think welding at the school. I think woodworking too, which you don't see many schools offer woodworking no more.
Yeah.
Carpentry.
I think when I was in 7th grade, we had like industrial arts. We did some stuff there where we could do like setting electronic circuitry for a room. Like we did that kind of stuff. Like computer math, using calculators effectively in the classroom is important. Using a computer in class is important. Using chalk and talk is important. But anything you can use to help someone learn is going to be important. Huge chunk of fairly high-paying jobs do not require a college degree. They require hard work, but no degree. Yeah, true.
You can start as a laborer on a construction site, like road construction or something like that. You can work your way into operate machinery, making $18, $19, $20 and more dollars an hour.
Yeah,
make yourself a good living.
He says nothing wrong with trade careers. That's getting education as well. College is not for everyone. I agree. Yeah, they try to make it for everybody when they go to college, but it's not always a place to go.
No. A lot of your more successful people never went to college or dropped out.
Best evidence that there's intelligent life out there is that none of them have contacted us.
I agree, Tunis. 100%, buddy.
Except that one that got caught at Area 51, right? His buddy's like, fuck it. He's on his own. He's on his own. We're not going back.
No, man.
Imagine the SOS signal from that spaceship that crashed over there at Rockwell. Jimmy, come give me a lift. No, dude, you're fucked.
What happened to what happened was we said stay near the ship and he wandered off. So Unibrew Blonde still somebody White Ale up next. Nice. Working through the set. And oh my God, we are the Hood Planet. We are the Hood Planet.
Oh my God.
Better come down here and say that. I have to look at groceries from commissary base. I went to the Stop and Shop near home. As soon as I pushed the cart into the store, I had a massive coffin fit. Oh, the looks were precious. I bet so. I don't even know if I noticed people. Well, I would say I did. Some lady sneezed one time. I did kind of look over, but I never imagined how bad if you got into a coffin, people would actually look at you now, you know. But I'm sure. Yeah, glad I had a spare mask. Now, I wonder if all the aliens refer to Earth as the projects. They may. Or the trailer park.
Depending on what theory you believe in for the pyramids, I can hear it now up there, whatever planet they're on. We give them fuckers the math to build them fucking pyramids and look what the fuck they've done.
Oh man.
They put wheels on their houses.
Yeah. They don't go anywhere with them. They just put them on there. Here he says he still calls it corona. I'm going to call the Chinese virus as I mainline Pine Sol screens.
That's funny.
Stop listening to President Trump. That's all I'm saying.
People out here trying stuff they should not be trying. I call it a SARS version, like his siblings. That wouldn't be off from it. I mean, they said that in the beginning, like a lot of guys played a part of a SARS strain. Hong Kong Gooey, funny cartoon of 70s.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was Gooey, but I thought you were making Gooey because of the corona. Whips and chains and handcuffs, smack a little booty up on my belt.
Well, you better get on Adam and Eve and order that shit.
Oh.
Here he must be hanging out with Vanessa a little bit. Vanessa will get you a good bullwhip.
Apparently, she's been taking and frequenting her Instagram page while she's off of YouTube talking with her.
Yeah.
I can see. I might check her phones for DMs or something.
It won't be just llamas that Vanessa will be sending down to her. Chicken. What's that? Chicken begets hit in the road. All buddies will run and eat. Oh, if a chicken gets hit in the road, yeah. So they can they just whatever, they'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, It's like don't have a broken leg if you're around other chickens or something. Guys, I'm all right. No, too late. We're here.
Oh, you're not. We saw you get hit.
It just grazed me. It just
wasn't moving.
Grazing is what cows do, asshole. We're not dumb.
There's some chicken hurt trying to figure out the safety word.
Apparently, begot doesn't work.
Oh my gosh.
College and work and parenting and life all hard to do together. Yeah, Vanessa did college after she retired first. Yeah. Try to hold us all coughs as much as possible. During some Me Too, don't want to get throat punched. Throat punches always seems like a good option no matter what. Somebody pisses you off, throat punch them. No more shots. Yeah, Erie bull whips, leather corsets. See, there you go. I got some cones on the way. Slovakian?
I don't need to make you ex-wife number 3. Just stop with that kind of shit. The whips and the belts is fine. Don't be talking to cones. That's weird.
That gets into the freaky stuff for sure.
Yeah.
You start talking that, we'll just take it to missionary and doggy style. Fuck all that noise.
Oh man, yeah. So, but they, I'm ready for the weekend. I don't know what you guys. I mean, you guys will be running around tomorrow. I know what you got planned, Jeremy, tomorrow. But I just feel like this week was a long week for me.
Yeah, it was. It was a very long week. We had all kinds of stuff tear up.
Yeah.
The longer the kids are out of school, the longer the weeks get.
Yeah, I'm sure they add up for sure. Hey, one guy, one of the rest say, "Yeah, we'll give you a call like after the market closes, so we can go do this." Like, nah, see, I'm out of here at 4, and so when you call, I'm already gone, and I'm out Monday, so you can check back with me maybe too. Like, I'm just gonna be like a doctor. You wouldn't expect a doctor to sit there after time, so why should I stay after time? So he's like, "All right, we'll catch you when you get back." It's kind of like people just assume you're going to be there all the time. Like, nah, not here, son. Not today.
Y'all ain't gonna catch me dead in a pair of skinny jeans or fucking capris.
That's what I was looking
Just to
for.
let y'all know. My buddy is a youth pastor out in Arizona, and I took and just railed him mercilessly for, dude, you're wearing women's pants. What in the world's going on? Why are you wearing skinny jeans? I was like, where's the skateboard at least? You got Vans on or anything like that? Dude, I give him so much hell. Why don't you give your wife her pants back, buddy?
Wait a minute now. Erie may be into them skinny jeans. You don't know. You better ask her.
That's true.
That's fine. She can divorce me and find somebody. Where's the motherfucker?
Really?
I'm sorry, but I'm already at 240 pounds. My fat ass is not fitting anything that's got the word skinny in it.
Little role playing.
Motherfucker, that's called Dungeons and Dragons. Vampire the Masquerade. I'll be a plumber. She can be the lonely housewife. We're not playing that kind of fucking. My gonad circulation of blood to them. Thank you very much.
I'm waiting on her response.
Oh shit! My father and brothers are all trade dudes. Mac Diesel mechanic, automotive printer, and my younger brother and I are the techs. Nice.
Cool.
Tire techs. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing trade for sure. Actually, trade, like I said, you do a trade long enough, you can open your own business.
Mm-hmm.
Only if hours.
That's the reason why I said there ain't none of that shit going on.
Somebody squeezing your berries in those.
We'll take it to a vote. See who all wants to wear these skinny jeans, Alan.
Y'all can take whatever y'all want to a vote. I give a fuck.
Hold again. Hold on.
Get Alan and Eric and the skinny jean off.
No, hell no. I've never understood why guys, because fucking skaters and skaters and punks took and started wearing those things, but before they started making skinny jeans, they were wearing women's jeans. Like, have you seen how tight that shit is? Like, Garth Brooks didn't even have pants that tight, I don't think. Neither did fucking Dwight Yoakam.
Not even when he was Chris Gaines.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that part of his fucking career. We don't know what the fuck that was.
We're going to make it like Rocky V, like it just didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Chris, who? Who is he?
Oh, that was a big year of Coke. That was a bad year. We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, that was Pepsi Crystal years.
Yeah. Skinny jeans is high water. So dang funny. So laughing from last night. Alan, liquid latex. You paint it in about as tight as you can get. There you go. Get some latex on.
Unless I've got a pair of gloves on because I'm worried about catching something, which there's so much cross pollination, so that doesn't make any sense. The wife is fixed. I don't even need latex for anything these days. So why the fuck am I going to paint it on me? Fuck that noise. Nope.
Oh my gosh!
Damn.
No.
Sometimes damn is all you can say, John.
You made John Womack say that. You're done.
That's when you're doing good. I'm gonna hop out here. I'm gonna join Blake over there so he don't start by his lonesome. It's been fun, and I'll see you later,
brother. All right, I'll see you over there.
Yeah, man.
I bet the skinny jeans ran him off.
Eric said Eric you can borrow, so
He left on the skinny jeans.
Yeah. Left the edition called Blue Stick and Balls. So there you go. Let's see. Lep's in the house. What is going on, Lep? How's it
Leopard content. Hey, what's up?
Cheers, buddy. How you doing up there this Friday night? If you want to jump on, Lep, let me know. Get you a link here. I didn't realize I had no music in the background. I like to have a little bit of music. Set that up. Oh, see here. That's it. And running those skinny jeans. Go ahead and Split City. Yeah, definitely having.
Now, are you running your audio through that app you have? Is it running back through your board, or are you just running it all through OB?
Yeah, I'm running all through my board right now, and so it's going through my microphone, which I had to learn how to tweak that. So my mic is also feedback, but then I have that. I have the audio. Oh, I do have this other playlist I can actually cut on for a little relaxing music. And so I can run that, and then that runs in the background off my Microsoft Live or MP3 player, whatever it is on the computer.
See, if you'd had that running earlier, Alan may have went with the skinny jean thing. So
might have been skinny jean music for him right there. Come on out, Alan, with them skinny jeans on. Here's Alan with the skinny jeans, people. That would have been perfect.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
That's all about kitty. Oh, so I said, damn, I must get my fat ass in some skinny jeans. I remember the first time I saw a guy in skinny jeans, I just didn't get I didn't know why that was happening. Like, why do you have skinny jeans on? But for some guys, that's what worked. And that's that little lap. And John said, I'm down. And the problem with trades is that young people have to actually work. Well, that's true. You do have to actually put in the work, but
right.
You know, it's not like an easy thing. It's not like it's given to you, but those that do it, you get rewarded for that work. We did call our ex-supervisor Rue 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Showing kids work when really young is best. The stuff about kids about graduating college, never had a job is a bit much. So sad. Yeah, I mean, I think growing up, you have to instill that work ethic into them when they're younger.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they get an appreciation, like we have a nephew that's always been good his whole life, but it's really like he's always getting stuff given to him. It's like he's not really learning to have to work for it sometimes. Which he did. Even he worked, he got a scholarship to school and all that kind of stuff. So proud in that regard and stuff. But it's kind of like you have to be able to instill or show that ethic so that they actually pick that up.
Oh, Ronald Sutton is in the chat. What's up, man?
Cheers. So late to the game. He's got his hams, I know.
Oh, yeah.
He'd love
Hamm's
it.
is good, but Hamm's is a good beer for for the price for sure.
Yeah. And then I don't usually put it in the chat. If you want to shoot me an email, John, you can shoot me an email at rajbeerguy@gmail.com and I can email it over to you. I always hate to put it into the chat though. Crazy stuff that pops.
You might have people wearing bras that shouldn't be wearing bras.
Yeah, it's hard to play the dozens and skinny jeans and win. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a dozen skinny jeans, they've always got something to come back on you on too. You're like giving them material to work with. Do skinny jeans split if one farts in them?
I don't know. Not gonna try to find out.
Depends how much the fabric stretched, I guess. But I'm drinking this one now from down. This is actually Didi. He's out in North Carolina, but this is from High Wire. It's their high pitch mosaic IPA. That was a pretty decent IPA from them as well. Although with High Wire, I'm liking their stouts more than I like their IPAs and other stuff. Their 10W40 series is really good on the beers they do.
But that is a good beer. And where are they out of?
North Carolina. I don't know if they're Asheville or not. Let me see. Yeah, Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay, I've never seen either stuff around here. So
yeah, 6.7 ABV. They tell you on the side of the label like more hops, a little less malt. Let me give you like the color. They kind of give you like a little chart there on the side there in that red.
Cool. Yeah,
you kind of know what you're looking at, and that way, if you know you like more bitter type beer or hoppier beer, but they got like a hippopotamus on their can there.
Are they date stamp it and everything?
This one, yeah, actually packaged. Yeah, this one was packaged actually 9/11/19, so I didn't realize it was that much older. But yeah, and
It's
I got
good.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, what is it? 6%? You said 6?
Probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Is it over 6%? You said?
Yeah, 6.7.
Oh yeah, it'll.
Yeah.
You can have it for a year or so.
It still has the hoppy and tropical. Everybody likes to say, the IPA, drink them fresh and everything like that, which I get and everything, but there's some you can still drink a little bit longer and still be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, too drunk for that. To burn it down the house. I think the fart comes out of the ankles. Yeah, has to work down the leg, I guess, to come out.
Oh, my gosh.
Or up their blouse.
Oh.
Game blouses. Yeah, but this this soundboard has a ton of stuff on here. Let me see.
See, I used to use the iPad, that way it would be separate, but I couldn't get it. I don't know what it was with my board that I had.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hook my 24 channel PreSonus board up to this. And
Yeah.
the whole, that's for like music, like when playing out. So I just had this little board, and it was the way it interfaced, I couldn't get it to working right. So I said, I'll wait to get another board later.
And see, I was looking at boards because like Thrash uses a board. And I was looking at different things on the ones I wanted to get, and I came across this one, and this one is pretty much just a virtual board. I think actually I might be able to pull it up on here. Let me see if I can share the screen.
What's the name of it again? I probably heard of it. I just never.
Oh, it says I shouldn't do it because I'm on the browser I had. They gave me a signal. Your browser has a bug that can cause screen share and a crash on 10. It's pretty rare, but if it happens, me want to use Firefox. So I won't share a screen on this one because I'm actually on Opera. So usually I'm on Chrome when I do these. But anyway, it's got like, when you look at it, it looks just like a board. And you got like your hardware input, like my microphone is in my hardware input, but you have virtual input, which is like anything off the computer right now. So any sounds I load up on the computer are running through that band, which is how the music is coming through right now. And then they have the sound effects. And you can balance out, it has like equalizer you can do on there as well.
So it's an actual app that it's actual program you install. Okay.
Yeah, you just install it in there and it gives you all these different options.
That's cool.
But you look at the sound effects they have, you got the Law and Order.
What's the name of that program again?
The program is voice meter, and it's meter with 2 E's, and then it's banana afterward. I don't know what the banana is for, but
voice meter banana. I've never heard of that.
And it's like donation ware, so I'm going to try to give them a donation here this weekend.
Is that good? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's got everything I kind of wanted because I've been looking for one for a while to do some stuff. And I can censor people. Shut the and take that.
Well, I guess I heard that.
Rim shot. Wherever Blake tells the joke next time, got that.
If anybody says a good joke, you know.
Yeah.
We might not ever get to use it, you know.
Yeah, might not.
DJ Kings.
Got the,
Funny.
which is actually funny because you can like overlay like over music and all kinds of stuff. So I haven't gone through it all yet. I just found it like probably about 2 or 3 hours before I did the show tonight. So
it works good. Sounds really good.
Yeah. So you can pull all kinds of things on here. I know it had like some Duke Nukem stuff in here as well. And that's like on a different program. That's actually on myinstance.com, which is a sound effect place that I'm at right now. But the way they got it set up, you just kind of press a button and it pops into it anything that you want to have a sound effect on.
Wow.
Scary stuff.
That's cool.
Scary stuff. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool though.
It is neat. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I actually paid for one on the iPad. It was really awesome. You could do anything, but I just couldn't get the audio. It was like messing with my audio. So I don't know.
See what this does? It takes the sounds, puts them together, and then you can have them out in one stream into StreamYard or OBS.
Oh, okay. So it actually mixes it.
Yeah, it's coming on my mic feed. So it feeds
okay.
your microphones and everything is compressed into one line so that now it's just a mic on there, which is great. So you can do all that kind of stuff.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Ron said he who dealt it. I think it's he who smelt it dealt it, but he said who had dealt it smelt it. I went with Deli. D who snickered personally definitely dealt it. Well, then you like someone does it and like, and everybody I think is at some point crop dusted or just something like that, you know. But and it's like you just kind of look around. You're looking around to see who smells it first. Kid, you want to play hide and pool? Well, Blake's bear one day smacked him in the back of the head like NCIS and Demuso. Yeah. Then I would play the Law and Order. Dun, dun. The Mercy's in the house. Cheers, Adam. What is going on, my friend? Hopefully you have a great Friday night. If you want to jump into, let me know. He's over in the UK. I have all the X-Files on DVDs. We used to be really big into the show. Actually, my wife finished the show. I just fell out probably 8th season or something. I never saw the ending of it, although I figured the Coveney was an alien halfway through the show. Kind of like he has to be like an alien hybrid or something, which ends up being. It was like watching Lost. Like in that first season, you're like, okay, they're in purgatory, right? They're just, and like ABC's like, no, they're not in purgatory. And they're like, okay, they're in purgatory. It's like you guys aren't that smart at the writing for this show. That's why they got lost writing it, I think, because they started out so good and then it's like crashed like the plane did on the show. Everybody figured it out.
I didn't watch many of those, actually.
Yeah. Well, it was like everybody was figuring it out, and then they were like, well, if everybody knows, what are you going to do now? I guess we have to actually try to write something. People were smarter than the writers.
I like it. I like a show when you have no clue what direction it's going to go. It's like,
yeah,
you're like, I have no clue.
Because then it surprises you when those things happen. Like you weren't expecting that.
I think Breaking Bad was that way to me because I was like, I never knew what was going to. You ever watch Breaking Bad?
No, that's a show.
Oh,
Wish I would have, because I do want to watch Saul, but I'm like, I need to watch Breaking Bad for watching Saul. 2 shows I regret I never watched were Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy.
yeah, I've never seen Sons of Anarchy either, though.
I'm
So
big
I need to watch it.
now, and it's like I wish I would watch Sons of Anarchy to lead into it.
Yeah, it was I don't forget her name. The lady that played on Married with Children. Her husband's the one that.
Seagal, yeah.
Yeah, her husband's the one that wrote it or directs it and actually stars in it, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. No,
Mhm.
I didn't know it was her husband there. Okay. I think she may have won like a Emmy or something for that one there too. I mean,
I need to watch that one too.
like a total makeover from what she was Peg Bundy to the character she plays on that show. It's just like people were saying how good of an actress she was.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I mean, you wouldn't have known it from the other show. I mean, she's good in the other show. I mean, Married with Children, but I mean,
Yeah,
you never know it from that.
right.
Some people get typecast and they never. I mean, what did Potsy ever do after Happy Days? You know,
He never do after that. I don't think he really did anything really. It's like Andy Wood, whatever. He was like he's pretty popular back then. I mean, I don't think Ralph Malph did either though.
I think you get typecast, and that's kind of.
I mean, Aaron Moran and Scott Baio got Jody and Chachi afterwards, so they got a little bit of extra life with that. He fell out, and he went to Charles in Charge. So,
Right. Nobody loves Chihuahua. Did anybody ever watch that show? I mean, really?
I watched it when I was young because it was like the next thing after Happy Days, right?
Oh, okay.
Like Jody loves
One
Jody.
person.
You're like, he's like, I got to go with the next one, right? Because you remember back then we only had 3 channels. Really, we had 3 on your regular ABC, CBS, and NBC, and they used like 2 not cable, but 2 like UHF channels. You know,
My favorite shows of all time was Andy Griffith, Sanford and Son.
yeah.
That is the funniest show. Still to this day, I can watch it and just
Sanford and Son.
laughing. I love that show. And maybe Cheers.
Sometimes at Nick at Night when it's on here. They,
Hey, Red Fox was a genius. Red Fox was a genius. He really was.
Well, if you ever saw like his
Oh yeah.
stand like they literally, he was like the creator of the Blue Album back in the day, where they would keep it in the back room and nobody could actually. You didn't see what the rest of the records. They had to go in there and bring it out with a brown paper, you know.
Wow.
And
Some of his comedy was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking on here. I don't have the theme song from Andy Griffith or Sanford and Son. I thought they might have been on here.
Well, didn't Laverne and Shirley didn't that show come from Happy Days though? Or
Yeah, Laverne and Shirley came off of Happy Days.
it was a spin-off or something?
Yeah, it was a spin-off of it. Because they were both in Wisconsin. So Fonzie, I think, he knew one of them or whatever. I think they went on a date or something. They said like the backdrop, and that's how they knew each other. Because at one time, Richie was liking Shirley on the show, one of the episodes. And Fonz had known them because I think he made it on a date with Laverne or something.
That I know that was it Gary Marshall? That was his sister, wasn't it? Penny Marshall? Yeah.
And actually, Happy Days, they brought Mork on one of the Happy Days episodes.
Yeah. Somebody just mentioned Mork.
Yeah, Mork came on there.
Mork, Nanu. I remember that.
Like that, like
It was so stupid though, really, you think about it. I don't know if it was as bad as Perfect Strangers though. That was a kind of a
yeah, Bronson Pinchot and I forgot the other guy's name, but yeah.
That was
well, Tom Hanks started on Bosom Buddies.
I forgot about that. You're right.
That now where he started was Bosom Buddies back in the day. Vanessa says she brought her friend 2 bottles of Jim Beam honey today from the llama farm. That's a good buddy right there. I like the Jim Beam honey. You can actually drink that. That's nice and smooth. You can drink that pretty straight. Cheers to you, Mercy. Yeah, so if you're around this weekend, I'm actually going to do an early one on Sunday, like around, I think 1:30, which is great for you guys in the UK if you want to join up. The mothership is landing.
I don't know.
Anarchy, yeah. Everybody gives me good stuff about those shows. But to go back
Breaking Bad
now,
is awesome.
some of the other shows out there, it's like, well, they got so many new shows now. I never get to see the old ones I miss.
Breaking Bad, you need to watch it. It's one of the best ones I've ever seen, ever.
And I heard it was for him because he was the dad on Malcolm in the Middle, and it was like a totally different character he plays in this. So,
yeah. My favorite was the $6 Million. Yeah, I remember those shows. $6 Million Man.
I remember that Bionic Woman too. Yeah.
You remember the show? There was a show. The guy that he couldn't fly, and he was
Greatest American Hero.
Yeah, that was so wild. That was
They were talking about rebooting that for a new series.
Really?
I'll bring it back as a new one or not, but yeah, he didn't
have the book or something.
But yeah, he lost the book when he got the suit or whatever. He never knew how to fly, and he had to try to teach himself, and he could never land once he could fly.
I remember that. I was like, that was funny.
I remember Friday nights watching the Hawk when it was Bill Bixby, and that'd be on Friday night with him and Lou Ferrigno. And yeah, I watched a lot of different shows growing up back then. Well, I was like an only child, so I was during day stuff. My mom was working and she would work tonight or whatever, so I was like hanging out, watching TV or doing something. If I wasn't with my friends running around, but then I started getting into TV. I liked a lot of movies and stuff too. So for a while, I had a little bit, I guess you could say, of a theater type fascination. I just loved to watch all different stuff and how they were doing different. I get to watch Kung Fu theater on Saturdays like crazy.
That's cool.
You sit there with your buddies, trying to mouth off with the words. You would say the list, but you say the words afterward because that's what you watch a Kung Fu theater. It was never synced up right. So.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
I was so involved in music that I missed a lot of movies. I really did.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time just playing music and listening to music.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. I mean, you had a great experience doing the music stuff too. So
yeah, I know a lot of songs.
Good thing about the movies thing is they're always there, so you can always come back to them or something, or try to see some of the. I was watching earlier today. I was on my lunch break, working from home, and I was flipping through, and it was an old Cary Grant movie where it was set before World War II, and it was he was overseas. They had these Nazi type things taking place, and they were spies. I'd never seen this movie before, but it was kind of interesting seeing this old black and white movie and how it was actually portrayed. And not Cary, it was Clark Gable. And now because people like Clark Gable for the acting and stuff, so I never really watched Clark Gable before, but he was a pretty good actor in the movie.
Yeah, and you mentioned Twilight Zone, and I went and found that episode you was talking about, where the guy that he would write it, whatever he wrote, and he transcribed and he'd take it off, and it actually would happen. And he created this Mary lady, and then his wife found out about it, and then he created her, and he had to get rid of her. That was wild.
Read it, but she was written. She
was like, "What's going on? You're cheating on me and all this." And he tried to tell her. He said, "Listen, he didn't want to say, 'Hey, I created you too,' but that was wild. Twilight Zone was way ahead of its time.
Oh, it definitely was. Well, that was kind of the original Star Trek. Some of the underlying stuff that was happening with it, some people didn't realize it was parts of society that were taking place, and it was really well written. Even though the first time it came out, it had one season or something, 2 seasons. It wasn't a lot of episodes, but it all of them were hitting on certain points and stuff. And now it's seen as such a classic type thing, and it spawned off all this other Star Trek after. It was ahead of its time when it came out.
A lot of shows copied it, didn't they?
And Adam was saying I guess Breaking Bad, a guy named Kurt who plays the blind guy in prison, I guess is pretty good. 70s show was funny. Yeah, that 70s show was pretty funny. Have I ever smoked beers? No, I've drank beers that were smoked. If that's what you're asking, they have a Ralph's beers on that where it's a smoky taste or together. Yeah, I've had those with the smokiness. Rajay, have you tried out Jitsi streaming app yet? Seems more robust than StreamYard. It can stream to Facebook, YouTube, and up to 75 people to stream allegedly. I have not tried that one yet, but I did download it. It's funny you mentioned it because I downloaded it, haven't ran it yet. I've also got the Grid Fam. The Grid Fam, you can have 8 people. And I was going to tell you, Jeremy, so I did find out how to actually get it worked. I was working with guys from Cleveland, and I was on his thing, and so he asked me to give him a call, and we figured it out. And they contacted me, and they said I had to do it like through a Microsoft. Something was glitching with it in Google Chrome or whatever, but they told me to download the new Microsoft Edge and had no problems. And so we did it through Edge, and we were both seeing each other on camera. So I haven't redone it yet, but I might do that this weekend to see how it comes up on mine.
What if it's using Silverlight or something like that as a background platform?
Yeah, it's something in the way I think it's written in the programming of it or whatever. Like there's something with the video, it glitches in Chrome for some reason if something's not selected maybe. But it's funny because Edge uses the same package pretty much as Chrome does, the new Edge does, but yet they must have clicked something differently, but it seems to work because nobody's having issues with it. But you can go up to 8 people on that one, and on that one you can resize screens around.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I don't know. StreamYard just works. It's just solid. I don't know.
Yeah, StreamYard is solid now. I mean, for me, it was like the thing that I was trying to do. Like I said, I was trying to get more of the stuff like I'm doing now, where I get sounds and stuff in. That was always the thing that I was hoping for. Because back in the day, I could do it with Google's Hangouts before they started messing around with it. But now that I got it going like this now, I can bring in music. I can bring in different stuff. It's not me having to go to YouTube and do things. I can do stuff in the background.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm kind of digging it right now. I ended up, my buddy, he ended up getting a paid subscription, which gave me a credit because I referred him, which I didn't realize. So I said, well, I'll do a month on the paid and see how I like it and everything. So far it's pretty decent. I don't know if I'll keep the paid. I may go back to the regular one, but with the mix of stuff I can do now with this and OBS and the one that was just mentioned by Mercy, if I do get into that Jitsi, if it does go to 75 people, I can see a lot of people using that. I just haven't gotten into Zoom because I keep hearing about Zoom having security issues. I just kind of stayed away from Zoom.
Definitely stay away from Zoom right now. But no, I saw Beer Chugs, and he was on there. He had but it was like they were video was kind of stuttering, and it was like hey, they're not going. I mean, I didn't think it was as good. They had like 5 or 6 people on, but it was like Google Hangouts where it would like go to that person, but it was like stuttering.
Agnes earlier, I think I saw a little bit of that today. Yeah,
and it kind of stuttered a little bit, and the audio, and it would. I don't know. It's like they haven't got it perfected. The one he's talking about that I can't pronounce it right.
The Jitsi.
Jitsi, yeah. They were trying to get it working good. They never got it working successfully. And I don't think you can like post, like comments and
and the banners across the bottom and everything.
StreamYard is pretty much, they thought this stuff out pretty good. They just need to add more people.
Yeah.
If they did that.
It was funny because when they first came out with it and you were like, 6 people should be kind of enough. Because remember when we did Google Hangouts, you get like 10 and people come in the speak or whatever. But now we're getting used to the 6 and we're like, okay, we need a few more to actually get back possibly. So
sometimes if it depends on who you have on your panel. Sometimes 6 is too many even.
Yeah.
So
sometimes 3
careful what you wish for.
The other 2 are.
I've been on some of them where 6. I was like, we don't even need 6.
Yeah, because you want everybody to be able to interact. You want to have people like when you're on these type of streams, you have to also be courteous to the other people, I think, on the stream. So it's kind of like, we all talk, but you have to have an awareness so other people can also respond and stuff into it as well. And sometimes it's like Twitter and Facebook, right? Like you can go long form on Facebook. On Twitter, you don't have that many characters. You can't always keep going long form. So I think some people have to learn on that here. Didi said, "You big dummy."
I love that show.
Working Media, I used to watch like crazy as well.
I don't think you can beat Sanford and Son though.
Free for everyone at the moment due to the virus stuff. Yeah, but I think they're going to be charging like $6 a month for Google Meets if you want that one. But it's free right now. So that's the one that was going to replace Google Hangouts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I looked at that one as well.
Is it pretty good? I mean, as far as
It's kind of like Zoom-like from what I saw. I didn't end up trying to get into it, but I just kind of looked at it there, and I saw, when I looked at it, it said like $6 a month or whatever, but it might have been not showing where they had the free coronavirus thing to test it out or whatever.
I think the thing about StreamYard, they thought about what we're actually using it for, and they're trying to make it even better every time they put something out. Like they've added the green screen. I think they need to add the audio where you can, you can control the audio. Yeah. Levels, everything. They need to add that. They need to. I talked to them about a feature where it would work like Google Hangouts, where like if you was talking, like you could toggle it on and off, like it would follow the person talking or moving. On the
right, so you clicking on them. Right.
They're supposed to be working on that too. So I don't know, but
yeah,
it just keeps getting better. I think it's gotten better.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it overall. I would like to see them again. I've got the soundboard now, but if they had something where you can just click to share audio and not have to do it from a video, if you can just do it from an audio aspect, that would be cool to be able to have that.
About that too.
Yeah.
So they have every Sunday they have a forum where they'll talk to you can go in there and ask request stuff. So
yeah. Yeah, and I've actually watched a couple of those, and I've commented on a few things. They have a Facebook group as well, so I've commented in the Facebook group on stuff too, and talked to, I think it's Geach. A couple times he's commented back on stuff too, but nice guy, young guys. I mean, they're on to something here for sure. And
they're making some bank right now, I can tell you that.
Oh, I know they are. Yeah, it's kind of like Silicon Valley, except they're not like screwing stuff up like on Silicon Valley.
That show, did you like that show?
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, man! But what the guy that plays the cut up dude? He's not going to be on the next season. They said.
Oh no, they just had their last one. The third season was the last one now.
Oh, that was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one they just did.
They're not going to do it anymore.
No,
man.
But they were losing some of the characters because, like, the one guy that's in,
I can't remember his name.
The guy in Deadpool was in the first season and a half. The Eric, the blonde dude, where he was into his house, so he was already going out of the show. And then the one guy that was like the Indian dude, he's going into movie type stuff now. He's in like the new, going to be the new Marvel movie as one of the mutants, I think. I don't know if you saw him. He got jacked up. Like they had him on the cover of like Men's Magazine or whatever, like for the workout magazine and the routine he did. Yeah, he's totally like jacked up now.
Wow.
So I think it was kind of a time for them to. And then the one guy started doing commercials. The lead character, he was doing commercials like for a while and doing some other stuff he was getting into.
Yeah, I saw him on commercials. But it was a very, very funny. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, the one guy that would crack me up all the time was was he a trillionaire or a billionaire? He was a billionaire. Had the beard, the funny guy, the guy. He was always talking about the B. He was part of the B. You know, he made $1 billion, and he like their stock went down one time. He's like he wasn't part of the B club anymore, and he was like kicking. And he's looking at the one guy that was like his assistant, Jared, and he'd be like, "This guy fucks. This guy fucks."
Yeah, that guy. That's what I'm talking about. He left the show. I forgot his name though. But he was Horse. What's his name on the show? I can't remember. Anyway, but the thing I thought it was funny is where they had the everything went viral kind of, and they were trying to they were knocking holes out in the wall, plugging it in. And I was like, that's not gonna happen. But some of it was a little far fetched, but it was good.
No, it was definitely pretty hilarious. They did a good one with that one. Johnny loves Chachi. Background beer bubbles like Jeremy is trying to transport her up to Enterprise. Yeah, because you are being the beer glasses behind you with the bubbles. Transporter room.
Let's go get some more beer.
I wonder if I got any Star Trek sound effects.
See, Star Trek, I watched like maybe 10 episodes. I need to actually go back and watch all of them.
Oh, I got the Red Alert Star Trek.
Red Alert.
Oh, that's that. That's the old school Star Trek right there.
Yeah. That show was ahead of its time too.
Here's the one for you sitting there.
Beam me aboard. Energize. Energize.
Energize Jeremy.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Scotty with a scotch.
It's like, who was that who said that all the people in the red shirts, they always die?
Yeah, it's like the I forgot what comedian it was, but it's like you like saying, yeah, you don't want to beam down if you're you didn't come back. There was actually a funny meme online I saw earlier today, and it showed all the people waiting for social distance in the end, and we're all red shirts like on Star Trek, like waiting for the door to open.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the red shirt people never came back. Unless you were Scotty, because I think Scotty had a red shirt for a while because that was part of what engineering wore.
You know, George Takei, he's something else on there.
There's an old show I forgot about too, Man from Atlantis.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever watched that.
Oh yeah, the $6 million man. I actually had a $6 million action figure, not doll, action figure when I was a kid. But the Man from Atlantis was the guy that used to play Bobby Ewing on Dallas, or Patrick Duffy or whatever. Yeah, I remember about that one. I think it might have been him and like Connie Selica, I believe.
You remember the original Planet of the Apes movie? I finally watched that. That was actually a pretty good movie.
Charlton Heston.
Yeah, it was like, and the crazy thing, it was like, you know how it is. They were thinking that they had went to another, and it was a very good. It was a good movie though.
Yeah,
but I had never watched that, so I finally got to watch that.
Yeah, when that came out, it was like 1960 something. I can't remember the year it was. I think it might be like 67 or 68, a couple years before I was born. But they said like it freaked people out at the theater. Like people were kind of freaked out by it or so.
Yeah.
Although people were freaked out by The Exorcist, they said when that came out as well.
I was listening to Sirius XM the other day, the 70s channel, and they had like I just go through listen to different years. I like all music, but the guy that actually wrote, they used the music for that. He said he'd never watched the movie. He was too scared to watch it, and he wrote the the little musical theme songs for it.
Exorcist.
Yeah, he said he was even too scared to watch it. Even back then, I was like, wow.
Well, I remember when my mom had watched it back in the day. It was her and her boyfriend to go see it, and they were like freaked out for like 4 or 5 days after they saw it or whatever. And I remember when I was a kid, because as a kid you want to see everything you can possibly see as well. Like, as a kid, it was bad. The first thing I saw at the theater, I think I told you guys before, I don't know if you were here or not, but talking about the time it took me to see Jaws. I wanted to see Jaws. Like in the first few minutes, I wanted to leave because it was so freaking me out. But saw The Exorcist. I was at my grandmother's house, and I was upstairs, like this, like before one of those older big homes, that kind of thing. It was all dark except the room I was in watching TV, and there was a part when his head spun around downstairs. I was like not going back upstairs. Somebody was ready to go to bed up there. I was like, I'm not going back up there by myself. I think I was like 8 or 9. I wasn't supposed to be watching it, but it was like on CBS or something, so I was watching it there. So.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's like a crazy movie. Let's see here.
Am I cutting out on you? Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you are cutting out a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. You're cutting out, but it's maybe my side making it cut out.
It's like, yeah, you got like kind of a raspy voice going or something right now.
We start talking about The Exorcist and this happens.
That's kind of freaky right there.
Is everybody choppy or just me?
I just hear you being choppy. I don't know if I sound any different. Does anybody hear me sounding different, or is it just Jeremy sounding different?
I think you mentioned Exorcist and this all happened. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
Exorcist guys both choppy. What's going on?
Yeah, it's That is kind of weird. Let me see. I mean, everything seems to be working the same on my side.
This has got to be it. This has got to be Blake's stream messing us up.
Something like, I'll get those guys.
What's going on? This is weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, we bragged on StreamYard. Yeah, that's my fault. I bragged on StreamYard and see what happens.
Something like this happens. It's like, why is this happening now?
I've never seen this happen.
Yeah, it's just like when you came through there, I hear it coming through that way, like with the your voice like that.
It sounds like you're going.
Do I sound like I'm cutting out?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
So we're both choppy. Sounds like you're getting a bad reception.
I can't hear you at all now, Jeremy.
Really?
Let me see here. Hold on.
Give me rejoin.
Can you hear me?
It's a little delayed.
Hear me right now?
I can hear you, but it's a little delayed.
I can hear you now.
This is weird.
Can you hear me now?
I think
Or
somebody's messing with us. They heard us say Exorcist, and they were messing with us.
Adam said both sound fine now, so you can hear me. You can hear me okay now.
What happened?
I don't know. I did turn the one thing off. Maybe I ran it too long on that one program. Maybe there's a bug with it or something.
I think the Exorcist got us. That is weird. You mentioned Exorcist all of a sudden.
What about now? Can you hear me? Is it still delayed?
Sounds great now. Everything's great.
Let me go back here and do this real quick.
That is really weird.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen this happen.
Can you hear me now, Jeremy?
I can hear you good.
Hello?
Yep. Yeah, Todd's Demon Wire earbuds.
Try this here.
We didn't sound like 90s.
Can you hear me now, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Shit. Now can you hear me?
I can still hear you. Yeah.
You can hear me? I can't hear you, though. Interesting.
Can anybody else not hear
say
me?
something now. No, I'm not hearing you.
Hello?
Let me check one more thing here.
Let me rejoin.
What about now?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might know it. Hear you?
Hello? Hello?
This is weird.
This is the last time anybody mentions Exorcist on here.
Audio.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear Rajay, but you're saying he's muted?
Let's try this.
This is wild.
Now you can hear me.
I can hear. I've heard you the whole time.
But you can hear me. Okay, so now, hey, I don't know what happened here. That was kind of crazy.
I'm gonna go get a beer on that one.
All right. Okay. No more technical
Don't
difficulties
mention
there.
The Exorcist no more.
Put the hex on us on that one. That was kind of crazy. But let's get some of the other comments here. Let's see where I left off, because before The Exorcist got us. Yeah, Chiller Theater for sure. Definitely available on G Suite, but costs right now. Yeah, that's what I saw. It was like $6 or something, I believe. Always like the Hitchcock movies are a window. Yeah, Hitchcock, I was a big fan of the movies there. I think probably Hitchcock movie I liked the most, even though it kind of freaked me out when I was younger, was The Birds. Was probably one of my favorites. Of course, Psycho was there as well. But Rear Window was also good too. Oh, my bad. It's only free to educators. Yeah. Which educators should get it for free. Yeah, I have it on my work laptop as our work uses Gmail. Yeah, so do you end up liking? Do you like using the one there from Google then? Rod, have you watched Shogun Assassin? I have not. I still need to watch that. Jeremy, you have to watch this cult classic, the English version with the kid narrating. No, and I still have it like saved to watch that. Maybe this weekend I can try to get that in. I forgot to buy some ice cream today. Ooh, some ice cream. Yesterday, not an ice cream, but a Frosty. I went to Wendy's to pick us up dinner, and Wendy's now has a Frosty Chino, which I did not know about. So had a Frosty Chino vanilla with the cappuccino inside. It was actually pretty decent. Rod for Jitsi, if you go into follow me, the mode the grid will show you on the stream. You can also dial it in on the phone line. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I downloaded it for the desktop, so I do have it here for sure. Double screen and lives and back with Unibrew Rafton Peated Ale. Ooh, now that's not one I've had from Unibrew. So that would be one to definitely check out.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I cut the audio program off. So maybe that was actually causing something there. Can the air horn still work? Still hear the air horn? Did that come through? I'll have to adjust that then.
No, I'm not hearing anything now.
And so we can play the Hollywood Squares. Yeah. If we just had another row, we'd be able to do like the Hollywood Squares there for sure. We do this. Maybe they'll do it now. Let me see. Let me see if you hear it now. Hear anything there? No? Okay.
I can't. Audience, can you hear anything? Because it's weird. The audience could hear you do stuff that I couldn't hear, and then they could hear me, and you couldn't hear me. That didn't make any sense.
Everything on the right way, I think. And okay,
Mercy Beers is saying no, nothing. So they're not hearing your audio either. They're hearing your voice. They're not hearing the effects, though.
You're not hearing the sound effects come through. Let's see.
Here says she can hear us, but can you hear the sound effects? He's. I mean, you can hear us talking, but
right.
Or the background music either, says Mercy Beer. So.
Yeah, the background actually cut off for this a second ago. Let's see what was going on with that.
I still think it has to do with the exorcism. I think we mentioned the wrong thing.
It may have something to do with that. Let me do
that. That's weird.
See here. Trying to figure out why it's not coming through with the other thing though. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, no. I just saw one thing I saw cut off that I needed to keep on. All right. Yeah, I might have to mess around, but it was working fine before I had it going.
When it went down, it went down.
Yeah, for whatever reason. It's
that's weird. Maybe it was StreamYard though. You know, StreamYard's having a lot of people on now.
That's true. That could be adding into it as well.
Yep.
But I can go here and I can kind of move my voice around. I don't know if it's sounding any different, but I can move this thing around.
Yeah, you have more bass now in your voice.
Bass or treble in there, which is kind of neat.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's kind of a cool little thing to mess around with.
You can do your voice on that too.
Do what?
You can EQ your voice with that.
Yeah, you can alter the voice and everything on here with that, which is good.
That is cool. I really need to be closer to my mic. I got a really good mic. I'm not close to it. I just point it and hope for the best. I don't hear you now.
You don't hear me? Okay. I said you come through with the fine. I was hitting another button here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In my headset, I'm kind of picking myself up a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out why that may be. Do you hear me now?
I hear you now, but a little bit earlier you cut out again.
Yeah, I hit a different button on here anyway. Stop screwing with that for a bit. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out why it was doing something on here.
How many buttons do you have?
You got to input.
One too many.
You can put up 3 different mics. Well, it has a line for the actual microphone, and then it has lines for the virtual input, which like the other sounds it can actually pick up. So the sound effects or like music in the background.
Oh, okay. So you're still talking about that app. Okay.
Yeah, on the app on the soundboard.
But you're talking about actual physical buttons you have to turn on and off.
Well, no, the app that not the app, but the website that has the sound effects, you just press buttons and it does the different sound effects for you. So I was trying to hit those and figure out why they weren't showing up.
That's weird. It would work all this time and just you mention a movie and it's all happening.
Part of it might be too. I don't know how much memory it may take up, so that may cause some issues there as well.
Yeah. Well, I got a new computer here, so maybe it'll work on mine.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a nice program. I'll screw around with it again some more this weekend and to really get it down. Like I said, it was like a quick little see what I can
test it out, you know.
Yeah. So
as long as I don't mention that movie, I think that'll work good.
Yeah, just don't mention the E movie, right?
I think we scared the audience off too.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out what the hell was going on there. Yeah.
Behind me, Satan.
The Kumail Nanjiani Eternal films, Angelina Jolie. I haven't seen those, but I've heard of those.
No, I haven't either.
Anything with Angelina Jolie, I'm pretty much down to watch for the most part. Yeah, Eternals is one I definitely want to see. That's the new Marvel movie. Everything got pushed back in Marvel though because of the coronavirus, which sucks. So
I imagine even regular, TV series, sitcoms and stuff.
Yeah, see, that'll be the weird thing, right? So right now, you will be shooting stuff right for the fall, right? So what's going to be like in the fall season? It'll be a lot of reruns.
Football will be back. You think they'll actually play
They may be able to get the football in. I don't know if there'll be fans there or will be limited fans if they do have it. But then again, I was thinking about it. Well, if they've still got this chance for exposure, you could have players that could have it too. And then you're spreading it down there as well. So will the players even want to be involved and want to play?
Right. The thing about it is we're going through a coach change. So we haven't even they have never even practiced with the new coaches. They've just went over the playbooks and they're like, we still haven't got to do any plays.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you do on that situation? I mean,
we're gonna have a football season where it's gonna be like us when we were kids drawing it up on the ground. You're gonna go that way.
Imagine Saban's been practicing this whole time. Saban's probably cheating practicing. He's not stopped. Put your mask on and get out there.
I'll kick coronavirus's ass.
Oh me.
Did I tell you to drink right now, COVID? Did I tell you to get a drink? Time for that. No, it'll be interesting to see because, like here, we got Cincinnati, and so people are pumped up about Joe Burrow, who the coaches here said he's already ahead in the playbook more than they even expected him to be. Like, I guess he got it like day one. Has been studying it like crazy. But it's like, is there going to really be a season? What are you going to do? Are we going to have some team? Because even Mike Brown doesn't know what all we're going to be able to do yet up here. So,
are you a Cincinnati fan? Football fan?
No, I mean, I used to watch them just because I was here. Sometimes I go to a tailgate or something like that. But no, I was actually more of a Carolina Panther fan when I used to watch it more.
Yeah, I used to like when they had Ickey Woods and players like that. They were pretty good back in the day.
Everybody's doing the icky shuffle, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, the times they went to the Super Bowl was funny. The one they lost to the 49ers the second time, I think. They were interviewing one of the players who plays safety in that game. I can't remember what his name is now, but Joe Montana was coming down that last drive to lead him on that drive for the touchdown. And he knew the play that was coming. He saw the play in front of his eyes. He said it was like slow motion. So he was about to close in on the ball, and his own guy took him out. And that's the one that Jerry Rice broke open on him. He's like, I was right there for the ball. It was like everything was going right to like we had practiced. We kind of knew it there. And he said, my own teammate. If you look in the video, you'll see the teammate take him out. And
Yeah.
like a 20-yard, he took off and went down the sideline with it.
You never know.
Those are those ones that haunt you at nighttime.
Yeah, I wonder how it would be to be so close and to have like one play cost it and like I don't know.
Well, it was like dumb luck for the Bengals because remember the first time they went is when I think it was the first time they had Stanley Wilson who got high in the hotel room or something and missed going to the game, whatever. Like you studied your whole life to play this game and you were drugged out and you missed the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dedication.
But I remember I was a kid in school back then in New Jersey, but I remember rooting for the Chargers. I wanted the Chargers to beat the Bengals. It was like that cold bowl with Dan Fouts was the quarterback and Kellen Winslow was the tight end, and they lost the Bengals in that championship game that took the Bengals to the Super Bowl. But I was rooting for the Chargers back in the day.
Was that 82? What year was it?
That would have been like
I can't remember. I'm not good on the year.
87.
Oh, it was 87. Okay.
No, 87 is the year I graduated. So it would have been like around 8th grade. So it would have probably been 83 or 84 somewhere there.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
I remember the Icky Shuffle.
Yeah. First Death Super movie in it as well. So for the Eternals. And that's the thing they pushed back. What you going? Because that would have been out like next week or this week or next week. Black Widow that got pushed back to like November, and that was going to be the introduction. People were saying of the mutants to the Marvel universe because one of the characters that she was in her movie was supposed to be one of the mutants from the Russian Avengers. So I was waiting to see what that was going to be because they figure by MCU 6, which they're in 4 right now, is when they're going to kick over the mutants into the rest of the Marvel universe. So, Jeremy, hold up a beer mug so we can get an affinity pic of you in the beer bubbles. There you go.
Beer Matrix.
Let's see here. Vanessa said she would play a red shirt and dare them to try to kill her. Yeah. I feel like Vanessa, she would stay on the show. Like, you're not killing me down there. Ever go to Trek conventions? I've never been to a Trekkie convention, although we did go to a sci-fi convention years ago in Chicago. And that's when my wife was big in X-Files. Like Skinner was there, the guy that plays Skinner, and so many other people were there talking about the different sci-fi shows. And I was a fan of Babylon 5 back in the day. I don't know if you ever watched Babylon 5. It was one of the sci-fi ones. I think it was like TNT or USA. And one of the women that was on that show was there who was like the redhead, like I don't know if she was like a psychologist, whatever it was like in there. But it was like, she was gorgeous. Like you saw in real life. And it was like, I've never been like at a loss of words. I actually saw this like actual celebrity there that was like so gorgeous. Like you couldn't even say anything. It was just like, you know. You think, well, that's just TV. You see in real life, you're like, damn, you are that cute.
Like, uh-oh.
I was going to tell her to autograph a picture that I had of her because they were giving pictures where she autographed, but I was like so stunned, I just like took the picture, didn't even get the autograph on it. It was just like,
He's like, okay.
I'm just going to walk on by right now. Thank you.
Hard to bother you.
That's the extras that people puking in their seats in the theater. Yeah, it was pretty bad from The Exorcist. They say, yeah, it was choppy for some reason for a bit, and choppy voice. Now, after Exorcist talk, yeah, we're going to blame it on being possessed. Just because you said StreamYard was rebust, everyone is choppy sound wise, so everybody went choppy.
Everybody would try.
Well, that's actually good then. At least it wasn't maybe my program. Maybe it was just a StreamYard bug or something.
It may have been StreamYard the whole time.
There were 96 registers beamed down with Kirk's team, and they didn't make it back. Yeah, all you guys come with me. No.
Choppy demon.
Yeah. Rod, do you have a craving for pea soup? Your background music is messed up. Yeah, it's yeah, that was just a weird type thing there.
I'll be right back. I think my wife's here with some crab beer. So
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sound like you're getting better reception. Yeah, it was like bad. It's really weird on what was taking place there. Now it's clear and everything. So I don't know. It might have been something. It seems I'm still running it with the one program and everything is showing green lights and going through fine. So maybe it was some type of interference possibly, but it's just kind of weird. Todd's demon earbuds imposing his will. Maybe. Since Todd wasn't here, sounds loud and clear now. Yeah, then I was delayed, now muted. Yeah, Exorcist. Let's scroll down. Exorcist or government. That's a good call, Erie. Could be the government. Make a batch of pea soup for you both. Hitchcock was good. Postman always drinks. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Postman. The Postman was another good one from Hitchcock. Nope, nothing. Can hear y'all. That's for watching or background music. Yeah, so yeah, it was just kind of weird. Let me see here. Let's hear what you guys think. With takeout growls I should get tomorrow from my local brewery, Neptune Brewery. Muhana chocolate and coffee stout 5.3 or even flow Hellas Lager 4% or Crossing the Ditch Southern Hemisphere IPA 5.1 or Camulos Belgian Double with cherry 6.9 Brass Castle collab. Well, for me, because I'm partial or biased to Belgian style beers, I'm going to say the Belgian Double with cherry sounds really good with the 6.9. I would definitely probably like to get that one. If you don't get that one, my second one would probably be the Mahana, the chocolate and coffee stout would be the one I would have after that. But that Belgian Double sounds really good. All the above, LOL. That's an easy way to handle it. They're only doing 2 or 4 pint growlers of that Mayhem Bailey. Have y'all been having word problems with phone reception lately? Thinking of that? No, nothing with phone reception. Actually, don't even have like a landline here. Everything I have is just on our cell phone. So we got rid of the landline about a couple years ago, I believe. All the Corona talk got them listening in. Probably. We're probably on somebody's list. If you're not on somebody's list, you're not trying, right? Isn't that what it said? So wait for Jeremy to jump back here. Jeremy said Fifi was actually bringing some beers, he thought. So he was checking on that right now to kind of see what he had. But anybody else drinking anything right now as well? Anything you guys are actually having that may be a little tasty? I mean, well, they're trying to put up the 5G towers, so people keep burning them back down. I don't know if we'll ever get 5G. Work service went down Thursday, and my home internet was fine. Some mics, LMA, no judgment. Yeah. So, how are you liking that, mics? Is that becoming like one of your drinks you're actually kind of going to now that you really enjoy, Ari? Well, now I just hit something else on my thing. Let me see if this didn't do anything. I was trying to check to see if something else was affecting this music as well. Hey, what's going on? What's happening, Kentucky Brew? Cheers, my friend. Just kind of kicking it here on a Friday night. Was here with Jeremy. He actually went to go grab some beer. I don't know what you guys are drinking on. If you are drinking tonight, or if you guys are at work, I know you guys worked some of the hours there too. I am ready for the weekend now. No, I just had anxiety after shopping at LMA. Why did you have so much anxiety? Was it just the people that didn't have the mask on, or too many people in the store? It was just kind of crazy. What gave you the anxiety? I'm going to crack open another beer here in a second. Either I'm going to crack it open here, or I'm going to crack it open over on Blake's channel here in a second as well. So you got the Friday Night Throwdown going. But I'm kind of baffled why my soundboard isn't doing everything it's supposed to be doing at this point. Because it was doing everything, and then it stopped. I'm not sure why it did that. Just weird. So go ahead, the weekend. Yeah, like I said, the week was definitely long for me, and I am ready for the weekend. I made it a 3-day weekend, as I mentioned earlier, so I took off Monday. So that'll be nice. No, I had to take mine off. I couldn't breathe. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, it can definitely get warm. I've noticed that when I wore mine out. I actually was wearing one that was a bandana one that I created. Then I have some other ones that are disposable, and I also have some cloth ones now. But yeah, they can definitely heat up for sure, which is going to really suck when it really gets hot in the weather, having to wear those everywhere. Yeah, people everywhere. People are, well, today is also the first of the month too. So a lot of people are out shopping because of that as well. So that comes into play. Black and not Nokia, weird autocorrect. I wish I were at work. We did have some great beer pickups last week after a huge beer draft over the past few months. Nice. Yeah, you are at work. I went to Party Source last weekend. They actually have a lot of deals going on right now. So I ended up picking up some different things there. But one of the things I got there, you guys will appreciate this. This is the bourbon barrel aged Scotty Karate. So they had these there for $1.99 a bottle. So I got like 6 of those, which are nice. Those are usually a few dollars at least for a bottle of those. So I thought that was pretty solid. The soundboard got the Rona. Yeah. What's up, Dickie? Cheers to you out in Vegas, my friend. Hopefully all is well and you're staying safe. Been a while since I've seen you. I thought I was going to pass out, but the more people, the more anxiety. I got nothing new, just my usual. I'm socially awkward. How are you socially awkward? You seem to be like you be definitely personable and connect with people nicely. Order on Tavor, expensive, but I got some good ones. Yeah, we can't actually get Tavor in Kentucky. They don't deliver to Kentucky. Some states they can't deliver to, but they will deliver to Ohio. But I was going to have them at one point, one of my buddies pick it up, and I decided, I got so many other good places to buy beer here. I just never do that. First of the month, Welly liquor runs, right? A lot of runs. People are making all kinds of runs first of the month, like the worst time to go to the store or something, I think. Here he said hello to Dickie as well. And weekend. I'm working from home all week, only drinking beers on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My wife's rules. Oh, helps to keep the belly down, right? So, and it gives you something to look forward to for the weekend. Yeah, I was working at home way before this even happened. I was working at home probably the last two years for the main part, 2.5 years, whatever. I would just go to the office like once every couple of weeks. So none of this really changed my habits at all. I was used to being here already. Trust me, I'm random as fuck, so people think I am weird and stuff not good with loads of people. Yeah, some people do get anxious with a lot of people around for sure. Just one of those things, We all have, I guess, anxieties at certain moments, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I just like being around a lot of people because a lot of people can get on my nerves. But that's just me. That's just me. Being around a good number of people doesn't affect me too much, but I feel like there's just too many people that get in the way when there's a lot of them out there. So that can be a little bit bothersome. Let me see here. I'm going to try to flip this thing over and see if the music comes back in, by the way. If it does, let me know. But if you guys hear anything on the music, let me know. And I wanted to kind of see what that would do to it here. But I can't hear the music now. Go back to what I did before. All right, now I hear the music again. I didn't know if the music came through there or not, but I think I see what the issue may be, so I'll have to fix it in between these shows here. Let me see. Mine either because I still work, so no change. Yeah. But you didn't even have a lot of people even come to your office. I mean, it seemed like you'd have been easy to work from home if they would have let you too. All right, so you heard the music that time. Okay, well, that's good. I saw the lights flash on it. So there's something I have to just adjust on my end so I hear him as well. I hear it as well. Wife says I drink too much. It's for research, right? You're not drinking too much. It's for research. Smooth jazz, yeah. Nice way to kick back. I was going to do some other up tempo things for tonight, but I didn't get them set up in time. So I know one thing I need to fix on here, and that should hopefully help to get everything else going the right way. Let's see, well, hopefully Jeremy didn't pass out on us. Let's see here. You work from home if I need be, but since our office stays pretty dead and we still have guys working, we go in. Yeah. Well, you don't have a lot of traffic coming your way, so I would think that would make it pretty safe. You probably gotta just like go in and wipe stuff down all the time now, just in case with people being around, I would think. His wife clearly brought a lot of groceries, right? I think it was definitely more than just beer that was being brought home for sure. There he is.
Yep, groceries. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Who got it? Who got that?
Did you mute yourself?
No.
No? Why can't I hear you now? What is going on here?
I'm sorry. I came back and I lost my hearing.
Do you guys hear Jeremy?
Hello. You may leave and come back in. We can hear him. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
I don't hear you at all, Jeremy.
Did anybody mention the extra?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He hears me. Why am I not hearing Jeremy?
They say they can hear me though.
Okay, you guys can hear him. Let me check something else here then.
It's been one of those nights. Thanks for everybody sticking around. I'm sorry about that.
Jeremy?
Can you hear me?
Say something.
Something.
I can't figure this out.
Hello. Hello. Testing 1, 2.
It's just weird.
1, 2, 3. Testing 1.
Now can you
You may get off and come back on?
I don't hear you at all.
Let me hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm not hearing him. That's weird. Jeremy dropped out. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Can you hear
Now
me?
Jeremy's back. Let me check my audio.
Can you hear me?
Something isn't messed up. Okay, say something now.
Hello. Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I had the speaker set up differently on that. Okay. So that worked.
I got a feeling I'm part of an experiment tonight.
No, well, I was trying to. I did get the music to work again for a little bit, but then I stopped it because I didn't want to screw up something again. So I was clicking some other buttons on here while you were going.
Got too many buttons. I know. I'm sorry about that though. Sorry about being gone that long.
Oh no problem. Well, we figured she brought more groceries than you expected there.
I was like, I got to get back. This is important.
It's always about when mama needs help, you help mama. So
That's right.
Let me see why I figured something out here a second ago. Let me go back here. Because the Erie and them all heard music for a second when I was doing it.
I heard your music when I came back on, actually.
You heard it when it came back on? Okay. So let me see. So do you hear music now?
No.
So nothing was there at that point. I went over here and I changed something up there. And then I went here. Now do you hear anything? You don't hear anything now either.
That's weird.
It was working before. I mean, it was great. So
you have to restart the program, maybe?
I mean, I could restart it and it might do it. But I'm afraid it'll screw something else up if I do that. Anyway.
Well, what else could go wrong? Come on.
Yeah, right. Your thinking is actually pretty correct. What else could happen? What you got to lose? Yeah.
We've rolled the dice this far. Let's go for it.
Let's see. Because I've got everything coming in correctly on what I want. Got all that coming in. And then over here. Now, do you hear anything on music?
I don't know if the audience does.
Okay.
Because it's weird. They hear different stuff than I do.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. Like they're hearing stuff that neither one of us can hear.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing about it. It's like, how are you guys hearing that there if we're not getting it? And there was one spot over here I know I was at that I was like, the light wasn't lit. So
hold on, I got to kill a bug over here, I think. We opened the door, I think a bug flew in. Yeah, let me get rid of him.
Okay. Oh, it's just frustrated. Oh, let's see. Actually opened up more job sites. Oh, Oh, we constantly sanitize. Yeah, I would think that's going to be a norm for offices to constantly sanitize things at this point. So everybody can hear you. Yeah, they're all saying that. And hello, back to you. And told you the government. Could be. You're gonna try and come back in, yeah. Right? Have you been messaging with your audio settings? Yeah, messing with them. It's we're working fine. It's just when we start talking about the extra systems when it happened, and then I've been trying to fix them ever since.
It was weird. It was like you.
Hello.
It was like you took over that voice. It was like, I am here.
Don't go into the light. Do go into the light. Go into the light.
Don't mention it again. It'll happen. I'm telling you.
In my head, I hear music all the time. Just kidding, or am I? Yeah, because like right now, I can hear it coming through my headset, but it's not coming through there where you guys are.
Oh, you're hearing music.
Yeah, and I think it's something in here. Let me check the audio here.
Well, how many places do you have audio?
Because it's on the mic. Let me see.
I can't hear you now.
You can hear me though.
Now I can hear you. I can hear you now. A while ago, I couldn't.
So the music part of my output for the meter. So what it should be going over here to the program, it should be doing the same output. And that's what I'm trying to confirm here. Hardware out. That's the right thing to what I want.
I think all these bubbles are.
Now, do you hear anything now with music?
I don't hear music. I can still hear you talking. Earlier, when you started messing with it, your voice started going away.
So I know it's something in the settings here. Just where did I click that up before? It wasn't there. Hardware output, input, virtual output.
Uh-oh, now we're messing with virtual outputs.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking to see where the outputs are because
we're really in trouble. We're in deep now.
It's like I know what lights should be lit, and it's not lit right now. And that's what's kind of crazy. Because I had it working before.
It is wild. I think we brag too much on all these programs.
That might have been it. What about now? Nothing, right? No music?
No.
Then, oh, I see what it is. It just changed to something. Let's see.
Mercy Beer. Mercy Beer just says, just burn all and start again.
Yeah. It might come down to that. It might just come down to that.
I think you got the 2020 virus on
it. Damn Corona or COVID or whatever we're going to call it now. It's kind of got me on this one.
We'll probably have another name for it before it's over with.
Probably so. Probably so.
You did bring up a good point. Why did they actually change? Because it was always coronavirus, and then they went to naming it COVID-19, 100%.
Yeah, which the COVID is the scientific name for it, but all of a sudden they went back to it, and it was like, why'd they go back to it all of a sudden?
I wonder if Modelo they got a hold of it and said, "Hey, could you change the name of that?" Kind of messing our product up.
Well, Corona kept saying it wasn't affecting it for a while, but all of a sudden Corona production stopped. They don't call it Corona now, so I do wonder.
Whoa!
They kind of reached out to them. Was they were having a beer shortage in Mexico at the stores. Like, stores are running out of beer, and it's like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I was on one day. It was on Walmart. Looking at the beer, and they had. I don't know if it was a mistake, but they had the Corona 24 pack for $150. I was like, I think that's a mistake, but who knows? Who knows?
We'll see.
Maybe the last bit of Corona left in the world.
Can you help an old altar boy father? So even Rajay hears in his head too. Yeah. I'll have to mess around with it. What do you do to Timmy, my best Italian woman voice?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, specific strain was so funny because who was it? It was, and I haven't seen her since actually. It was the who's the blonde that's like the advisor married to the guy that was always like bashing back at Trump, Kellyanne or whatever. Just kept crying, and she was saying, it's COVID-19. You think they would have known by now what to do. Like, no, it doesn't mean there were 18 other strains of COVID-19. and like that, she was gone. like Forrest Gump. And like that, the rain stopped.
If it would have waited a couple of days, it would have been COVID-20 though. So
yeah, exactly, right?
Yep.
They're like, yeah, it's the year it came out. And she was like, oh, thinking it was like the 19th strain of it or something. Like, no, Kelly, no, that's not how it works. I don't even know how she's married to the guy. Her husband is like always slamming like Trump. I was like, how are you guys married? Like, what do you guys talk about like over dinner? I mean, how was your day at work, honey? How do you think it was after the shit you said?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of states are opening back up, so
yeah, it is. Mercy's the year was identified was 19. Yeah, some are going to some. Indiana by Monday, and some of their places go to a 50% occupancy, I think. Some places are 25, but it's not all businesses. It's like some spots, like some restaurants and some of the retail stores and stuff like that. But like 2 weeks is like when they're going to try it for like theaters and stuff like that if everything is good. But I can't see going to go to a theater right now. Like, why even risk it? Yeah. I thought the funny thing was in Georgia, like trying to get the bowling alleys open. Like, how many people bowl in Georgia? Like, you need the bowling alleys open.
Sanitize the hole.
The world's going to shit, but damn it, I want to bowl.
Yeah. You got these bowlers that just can't wait to get back on the lane.
Right.
Like,
it was like, I can think of I don't know, 1,000 things I'd rather do besides bowl right now.
Yeah, if I go bowling now, I probably won't even score 300 anymore.
Probably 300.
It's been so long,
Yeah, I'm gonna be shitty shooting like a 280.
Yeah. See, now you see the problem.
Yeah, it's like I can get my game up, man. My handicap's taking a hit right now.
I bowl really good with those little gutter deals,
Yeah.
I'm hell when I got those, boy.
Best gutter bowler ever. Lockdown in UK for at least 3 more weeks, especially following the mistake Germany made opening too early. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, Boris is trying to get stuff open up there in the UK, he was saying, even though he had it, he kind of went through it. But
he don't care anymore.
I think he's cautious. I think he's trying to be cautious.
I got to lose now.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I think he's the only one that was kind of like a world leader that gotten this thus far. I don't think any of the world leaders have picked it up yet. But
you look at Pence. He was walking. Wasn't he in the? You remember that he had Mayo
Clinic of all places. Yeah.
You can't make it up. You cannot make it up.
It's like one of these things are not like the others. But then he left and he went to the Ford plant the next day and he had a mask on. So it's like, because everybody had a mask there required, but yeah. It's like, why do you just the Mayo Clinic? He's like, well, I get checked enough that I get checked all the time. So I'm pretty much clear. It's like, that's just for them. We don't know when you pick it up possibly. So
yeah, this could be the time you pick it up,
Yeah.
But the thing is, it makes you wonder. I'm not big on conspiracy theories, really, to be honest. But it does make you wonder if they're going. All these higher ups are not wearing masks and they're just walking around like nothing. It makes you wonder if they didn't already have a vaccine for this and stuff that we don't know about. Think about it.
If they already got the shot, they haven't told anybody. You never know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe
it was like the guy that was assistant to the president of Brazil, whatever, who had it. But the president didn't get it there, I said, but other people did or something. But he was with Trump, and Trump didn't get it either. So I don't know.
Wow.
Both Trump and Pence are over 70 anyway. I said, yeah, they both are. So, I mean, they're kind of in that area that if they got it, it's like, they're more of the higher risk nature.
Well, didn't Trump, one of Trump's friends, pass away from it? One of the guys he knew real well?
Oh, I didn't see that. If that's the case.
Yeah. And he was like, and the only thing, the crazy thing was, all he said was when I asked him about him, he said, he was a great dear friend of mine. And he just was so excited when I became president. He was just turning to himself about him. The dude had already died. I was like,
oh, man, I guess you're not giving a eulogy.
Yeah, he was so proud that one of his became the president, and he was like going on. I was like, that's not what we asked about. We asked about your friend that passed away,
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, they're talking about the states that are open, and he's going to try to maybe go like campaign rallies again. It's like, oh yeah, get more people together. So,
yeah.
Here he said, "I'm with you." He said, "I'm with you, Jeremy." I mean, come on, yeah, with the whole Pence walking around, immune or shot.
I couldn't believe. I thought it was Photoshop when I saw it.
Yeah. It's like but it's actual footage there when you see it. It's like it's a still picture, but now you see him walking around on the video. The one thing you don't want to be is a statistic to equal opportunity fires like this. Yeah, you don't like. It's like
I don't want to be a statistic.
If the house is on fire, you don't have to run into the house while it's on fire. You try to get away from it. And if you get burned down trying to get away from it, then that's just your luck getting burnt, dying that way. But if you run into it where you're almost testing yourself to get burnt by, that's just stupidity at that point.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand it.
Best eulogy ever. Huge.
Huge. It's going to be huge.
Look over the casket. He was a good guy, but he really liked me. He was
so proud that I became president.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm serious. Go. You can find that video. It's one of the daily COVID updates or whatever. But anyway, he was talking about. They specifically asked him, is it more personal to you now that one of your friends passed away of this? And he was like, yes, it is. And he said, yeah, he was a great guy. And you know what? He was so proud that when I got presidency, he was just so proud of me. He said, I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud that I'm friends with the president. And he's like, just kept going on by himself. Like, how can you turn around, take somebody's death like that and brag on yourself about it? That is really weird to me, but hey. Yeah,
if I was a comedian and I had a late night show, I would have a segment where it'd be like, he said that, and it would just be quotes from Trump. Just like he really said that.
And you're like, no. Yeah. Watch. Let me put it up video.
Oh man, yes. I saw a report that came out now too. It's what was it? We were ranked 45th for something now. I can't remember what it is.
Your state ranked 45th?
No, the country ranked 45th for something that took place. Wasn't best states for health.
Our country is 45th and something.
Yeah, well, we were 45th for.
We're number one on COVID-19. I can tell you that.
What was it? Oh man. I'm trying to see if it was on it here because it was just a thing that came out on the news earlier.
Had to be with education then, probably.
It might have been something with education or Something I can't remember what it was now. Shit slipping my mind. But anyway, I saw it like in passing, like on Facebook or something, and someone that shared a piece about it. But basically, we were falling down that list, and it's like, really? But then again, it's like I'm not surprised either.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, are we testing more than any country, or is that just another?
No, I don't think we are. It's that was another thing they said, testing more than any country, but I think they said like some of the other countries are running more tests than we were actually. Well, the other countries had to jump on some of the stuff too before we did as well. And there's questionability about some of the tests that we actually have because there's not enough data, I think, around them or something. So they're trying to get that out there. And now we've also got tests. They just did a bust on people that were doing like fake tests out there, like cons and stuff. There was like some big bust on these tests they found that were fake or whatever. Let me see.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's scammers everywhere, man. They look for any opportunity to make.
That was on our evening news tonight here, like our local news. Well, yeah, we had that in Louisville. They had set up fake testing centers. They were trying to scam people, and the town pretty much caught up to what they were doing and forced them out. And they ended up going over to Indiana and trying to do it, I think.
What they were just charging for the test or something?
Yeah. They were setting up like, in the white suits and all that kind of stuff. And then people were pulling in thinking it was a true testing center, and they were, whatever going through their script or whatever that they had. And, we'll turn it in for your insurance company or whatever, but you got to pay this amount to hold it. And if the insurance takes it, they reimburse for it or something they were doing. And they were scamming people out of it.
And they weren't even actually sending it off or anything.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, those are people that you hope catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a thing. Was the CPB agents? Is that who's that? That is Customs and Border. Yeah, Customs and Border Patrol bust alleged smuggling attempt of phony coronavirus test at U.S. airport. But there was other ones since then. This was like March 16th, but I know there were some other ones since then. But like Border Patrol and stuff's been catching people.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I wouldn't.
People will stoop to all kinds of levels.
They're scammers for any kind of a crisis or anything. These scammers come out of nowhere. It's like, come on now, this is a. I don't know.
Screw people. Yeah. Let me see here. Swami was on. He said, "How much longer are you going to be over?" Actually, I was going to say, I'm going to probably jump off here, and I was going to go over and crash Blake, try to get Blake's for his wrap up and everything. So let's go crash this thing. Man, yeah. So let's jump over to Blake TV before he gets done over there. We've been going for a while. Is he still? He should be still on. I figured he's on, or he would have came back probably.
Yeah. I'm here however long you're going to be on. So
yeah,
if you're ready, we go down and go over there. We'll go over.
Yeah, let's jump over to Blake. So everybody watching, jump over to Blake TV. We're going to go give him some support and love. Yeah, highly pathogenic, talking about it. They said that's crazy. I stopped watching any forums of news or anything right now, but I don't know who to trust. Yeah, a lot of people have concerns about that. Even with the government, with some of this history of some of their testing in the past, like they got to make enough tests for everybody. It's like, do you really want to trust the government test though? That's like a concern for people. Yeah, they have an avian outbreak in Chesterfield County, so like the bird flu's coming around. And there are locusts right now, I don't know if you know or not, but over in I think it's Somalia, maybe Northern Africa, there's like locusts eating through stuff. I'm like, I need to go back and read Revelations to see what the hell's going on. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in Catholic school, but I remember Revelations has all the stuff in it.
Yeah. I mean, who knows,
Yeah. And Didi said it happened on a turkey farm with the bird flu. So there's all kinds of stuff happening right now. We're going to be like the bird box at some point. Like, don't make a noise. What's that other one? The bird box. And the other one was you couldn't make a sound or the creatures would eat you or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but it was a movie that came out like couple years ago. They came out with the sequel to it. It's like we're going to be our own demise. Humans, we're our own enemy. We're the worst enemy is ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like nature's fighting back in all kinds of ways. But thanks to everybody that tuned in. What are you going to say, Jeremy?
I want to thank you for letting me join tonight, man. I had a great time and got to drink a bunch of beer and got to listen to the Exorcist. Was kind of interesting.
Had all kinds of audio problems after that, but I'll get that worked on because tomorrow night,
I think
Quiet Place. That's what it
was.
It was Quiet Place was the one that I was thinking of.
I think it was StreamYards, though. I really do.
Well, I can't get it. I got to go back in to see why the sound thing isn't working now. So I'm going to reset it before I jump on the Blake's thing, but to see if that gives it a jump. But thanks for everybody that tuned in, and be back tomorrow night at 9:00. And I think we're going to try to get Todd and Shannon in to do the question game tomorrow night. So that'll be something we'll do. So Jeremy, if you're around for that, feel free to join us there as well. Awesome. We'll have people there, and they got the Dirty Minds one and the Would You Rather type stuff. So that should be a fun night. So that's going to be the Saturday night one. And then Sunday afternoon, 1:30 or so for you guys that are early birds, especially my buddies here in the UK. Feel free. We're going to have a day matinee stream on that as well. So thanks for everybody that tuned in and look forward to catching up with you soon. Have a great night. If you're not going to bed, join us over on Blake TV. Cheers, everybody.
Let's go crash. Cheers. Let's